evening, everybody! It's time for the AEL University Elite Series with Rainbow Six Siege, and we got Matsy and OniPotence coming at you tonight with some more exciting action on the way. And Oni, I'm so happy you're here! It's my favorite time of week again.
Well and truly, what a way to end the week. It's always good to see you, Matsy, and it's always good to be here to cast some Rainbow Six Siege once again. It's going to be an amazing, amazing night. Like always. There's nothing new. It's always going to be great.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree with you more. Great. Just like our sponsors. A big shout out to AGON by AOC, the ¡1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And big shout out to them. But who else do we have to thank there, Oni? It's none other than Indomie.
Of course, it is Indomie, the noodle partner, made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices. A plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or from their website at indomie.com.au.
That's it. I love our sponsors there. Big shout out to them, always and forever, giving the best products you can buy. So definitely check them out and to see more from them coming into the future. But, you know, Oni, speaking of our future, we got some interesting games on their way into our future here. You know, I think we got some very interesting games, but obviously we've got to see how things are playing out in terms of the standings. And how are we going here?
Well, I mean, we're slowly starting to make our way through towards the real middle ground of this tournament here thus far. And we can really see a pecking order that's been established here. We've got UQ and MQU essentially tied first here, 21 round wins apiece. And then, of course, we've got UOM, UNSW, and Deacon, CSU, and UTS. So we can really start to see the top contenders in this tournament kind of fleshed out here. But it seems like this sort of middle area from 3rd to 5th is a bit of a mosh pit, a couple of wild cards thrown in there. So could potentially see some reshufflings of the pecking order here. But we're slowly starting to see these signs of who the real top dogs in this tournament are.
That's it. Keen to see how things shape up, how things change, you know, heading into the deeper end of this one. Obviously, still got plenty more room for evolution here. You know, I'm hopeful for the teams at the bottom of the pecking order at the moment, Deacon, CSU, or UTS. I'm hopeful they can get a victory here tonight, Oni. You know, I think it's always nice to see that underdog story. You know, you got to at least have a team get one, right? I think that would be great to see that become a reality, but I suppose that just depends on how things progress, my man. You know, maybe we'll shine bright like a star. Who knows? But definitely excited to see how things go for our teams as we take a look at the schedule.
Yeah, pretty interesting schedule. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to have the full meal today as the final game of the night, UQ and Deacon, has resulted in an FF win for Deacon. But, yeah, pretty interesting what we've got here.
Yeah, pretty interesting indeed. You know, we got 7 p.m. Macquarie UTS, 8 p.m. UNSW UOM, 9 p.m. UON and CSU. So great stuff coming out there. Definitely excited to see how things go. But obviously, with our final match of the day, due to roster issues, our 4th match has resulted in a forfeit by UQ. So a win will be awarded to Deacon for that match there. So yeah, that's how we're going to be going tonight, but definitely excited for the matches that are going to be on the cards here. It's going to be definitely an exciting match, you know, exciting matches ahead here. Exciting night of games, and let's see how we go once we get into it. But Oni, you know, it's good opportunities ahead for our teams here.
Yeah, I mean, as the season starts to slowly roll along, you know, like I said before, the pecking order is starting to be established. So, yeah, some of these teams are really, really going to be hungry to make their way up. Because it's still early days, still relatively early, so there is definitely a lot more room to kind of wriggle around and get your bearings in order. But first match of the day, it's going to be pretty interesting, this one.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You know, Macquarie has been definitely one of those staple teams. And you can see who's playing for them tonight. We got Nuki, Tin, ACOG, Shaz, and Philly there. But UTS, we have Sweet Red Jam, Very Smoothie, Clayton, Trotine, and
Mm-hmm.
Arch there. So great to see these players giving it their all. Curious, whether they want to be called Clay Todd or Clayton. What do you reckon, Odie?
I mean, there is a dot in the middle, so maybe Clayton. I
Clay
think
Todd?
Clayton.
Or
Probably
maybe
just
just
easier.
Clayton. Yeah, we'll,
Yeah.
we'll go with Clayton. Or Ton. Yeah, maybe we'll go Ton.
Clayton.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Nah, it'll be good. I'm excited for this one though, Oni. You
Mm.
know what? Which ingredient
Mm.
is it going to be today?
Oh,
This is an
I
important
don't
one because
know.
Macquarie are the team of many ingredients. They're trying to make that
Mm.
pizza. You know,
So
they're
what's it been
heading
so far? It's been
um
pineapple,
pineapple, olives,
olives.
mushrooms.
Yeah. So what's
So
it going to
we're
be
heading in
today?
that supreme direction, right?
Pepperoni, perhaps.
We could have
Could use some
pepperoni. We
protein.
could have prawns. We could have cheese, dough.
Ooh.
I don't know, sauce. Like there's a lot of directions they can go with it, right? But
Mm.
we'll see what they come up with tonight. I always love the creativity coming out in terms of this masterpiece,
Mm.
and yeah, I'm excited to see what they're going to be able to cook up. I think it'd be fun to see something. I guess maybe a little cold to this if they make it towards the finals. There, they just turn up with like a proper pizza. I think that'd be pretty incredible.
Pulling up the land with the pizza.
Yeah.
They should. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah. Play into the bit. I reckon that'd be
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
masterpiece.
That'd be amazing. Yeah. Well, MQ versus UTS on the opposite sides of the pecking order. It's going to be on Lair as well. I don't think we have seen a Lair thus far, if my memory
No.
serves me correctly. Yeah, I don't think we've seen it. Yeah, this is the first time we've seen Lair. Okay.
That's great. Because we were talking in like a lot of the previous weeks about how, there's some maps we have gone to and then there's maps we haven't. So it's great that we're starting to tick through some of those boxes, I suppose. We're starting to travel the world a bit more, not leave uncharted territory there. So really excited for this one, Oni. I always love the fresh stuff, fresh into our league anyway. But yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's always good to see some new faces on the block as well. And Lair first up should be pretty interesting. I haven't seen Lair in a while. So it should be interesting to see what comes around the corner here once we do get started into our game. We should be in very, very shortly.
That's it. Should be in very, very shortly here. So keen to see how our teams fare into this one, how they prepare themselves. Curious what kind of operators we're going to be seeing into the mix as well. I know that Nuki definitely gives little props to us. Jumping onto the Rook from here and there, and we love that. We love to see the Rook. Best operator ever. Yeah, it's just so good.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Get those bits of armor out for your team. You can't go wrong.
Exactly.
It's just impressive. But are you going to see? Yeah, what else we're going to see into the mix here? What kind of bands we might see? Like considering Lair's a new landscape, do you think we'll see a bit more of a different focus operator wise, or do you think it's just going to be the same tale as old as time kind of bands we'll see? You see like Kaid say bye bye sometimes, like maybe Thermite sometimes. Like, yeah, do you think it's just going to be more of the same?
Honestly, I'd say so. I mean, a lot of these maps are different in their own ways, but we see a pretty common trend of operators that are picked and banned, according to what's meta or what's not meta. I mean, Kaid is definitely one that is pretty hard to find these days, considering how ubiquitous he is with his Electro Claws. He just brings so much utility in, so it's really no surprise that he gets a boot quite often as well. Same thing with Mira as well. Just having those sight lines is really, really critical. So Mira taken out, and on the flip side as well, there's hard breaches getting taken out. I mean, it happens quite a lot as well. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we do see a Thermite, Hibana, even an Ace. Ace seems to be a very, very popular ban as well for good reason. since you don't need to be up close to the wall in order to actually put down your charges, just kind of throw them at the wall and throw little burritos at the wall and let them do their thing. So Ace should definitely be gone here as well. But really, outside of that, I think it just comes down to, I guess, tactical decisions as well. Blackbeard potentially could be gone as well. A Blitz Monty, perhaps. But yeah, I don't think it should be anything too out of the ordinary.
What about what's that one called? Let me think about it for a second. Azami? Yeah, what about Azami? Do you think we'll see that one banned?
Potentially.
Because we've seen it a couple times like over the last 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I mean, Azami is really, really popular like I said, good reason as well. I mean, the ability to create these little tiny cracks behind those keeper barriers is really, really useful. And, honestly,
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if she gets the boot as well. But we'll just have to wait and see and find out.
Yeah, that's it. There's always going to be just a plethora of possibilities. They might end up playing into smoke, maybe get that one banned out as well. Like, there's just so much potential. You know what? Maybe they'll play Recruit. Just kidding.
Recruit doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I'm just messing.
Recruit doesn't exist anymore, man.
Bring it back.
07 Recruit. 07. I miss him.
Yeah.
I still think about him dearly. I miss him.
Best operator.
That's what I'm saying. Those are the days where you just go 5-man operator, 5-man recruit rushes with the shields or the Mate 70 shotgun, just run in and just blast everyone's head off. It was peak.
It was pristine.
It truly was. It truly was. That was a golden era.
Yeah, that's prime Oni right there, everybody.
Yep.
They gotta bring it back, even just for like an event or like,
That's what I'm saying.
Kind of arcade style game mode. I think that would be a lot of fun. They could play into. Much like our drone racing,
True.
We got to keep pushing that, Oni.
We really do. I mean,
take it to the top.
Good idea. Yeah.
I want
John Ubisoft, if you're listening,
yeah,
we've got an idea, and we'd love to tell you all about it.
Have a discussion. Yeah.
Yeah. Get down to a little bit of business.
Yeah. We got a PowerPoint presentation ready, Yeah. Nah.
Not even a TED Talk. We could have a TED Talk.
Hey, we could have a podcast at this rate, mate, We got a lot of things.
It seems a little basic, a podcast. Everyone's doing podcasts these days.
Yeah, we'll just make some shorts. It'll be right. Nah, it's good, Oni. It's real good. And yeah, keen to get into the good times ahead. I'm curious, which direction this series is going to go. I think that Macquarie have been a pretty dominant force, as we've seen before. Might see it again, but UTS now going to be loading into it. It's time to get into the lair and time to open up the account for the ban phase.
Yep, the ban phase, all-important ban phase. See what comes out of this one. Should be pretty interesting, but hopefully my predictions hold true here, and we should see some of those staple bans coming out once again here. What have we got served up for us? Blackbeard and Mira. There we go. Right off the bat.
Say goodbye to Kaid. Nah, we'll see what goes on here. They obviously got a bit more time to ponder on where they want to go. Could be here, could be somewhere into the yonder. Who knows? But we are going to know right now. Monty is gone.
Monty and Kaid.
Kaid. There you go.
Wow. 4 for 4 today.
You just...
I want one today.
Right now, yeah.
I want it.
You've got the golden predictions, golden luck.
Ooh, okay.
The smoke cover was good, but...
Okay. Interesting. Interesting picks.
Goyo's coming out.
So, I mean, Lair is essentially a very, very small constricted building with a lot of passageways and corridors. I mean, just look at this. Look at these choke points, especially those hallways. There's not really that much to do in terms of really long-range lines of sight. And lot of walls to tend to as well, especially with that ceiling as well. So kind of makes
Yeah.
sense for Buck to come in as well. Hibana as a hard reach. Finka come in and Gridlock acting as the flank watch or down those tracks. What is I think they're called? Well,
Yeah.
Traxes. That's the one. Chuck them down.
10
Cover your
seconds
flanks.
before insertion.
But on the side of MQU, really interesting spread here. Of course, Bandit going to be on the anti-hard breach.
Attackers must
Goya with the
locate
area
and defuse the bomb.
denial, and I did see a smoke, but smoke taken out. Interesting decision, considering how powerful smoke is. But yep, we're off here.
Reloading!
And Bandit made 70. That I haven't seen in a while.
Reloading!
Bringing it back only just for you. Need to see what they can do. Reloading. Need to see yeah, how much effectiveness the Vulcan canisters gets there as well. I think those will be pretty solid area denial. You know, obviously having the trail of flame going to be keeping you in the game or keeping your enemies out of the game for a good distance there. But see what they can do. There you go.
Oh, hello.
Going to be able to take a point there. Berry's down, so decent beginning. Looking for more around the end here. Nuke just going to be posted on that angle. And no one dares pass as yet.
Yeah, the Keeper Berry gonna be, you know, difficult to get through, but blind charges on the Keeper Berry, interesting. And not gonna matter. Shaz has got a tantrum in his head right on off the sweet red jab. He gets the first frag for UTS straight with sniper. Delete them right out of this round. Still looking for more. A minute 40 left on the clock. Drone goes in as Arch just making a bit of a standing, but Clayton with a pre-fire. Gonna duck away. He's got a lot of fire headed his way, but Shaz's gonna find one sweet red jam, and UTS in a bit of a pickle here and a bit of strife here. 2 versus 4. Arch and Clay looking to do it all, but Arch. Oh, okay. Arch with a double. Okay, the tides may just turn UTS here if they can hold it together just a little while longer. ACOG to make sure that Arch stays dead.
Ooh, here we go. Clayton gonna be able to find ACOG there, and Shaz will be the one to spice it up and take away that opening round. Pistol putting in the work, and great to see what Macquarie were able to come up with there, but UTS definitely looked to get a little bit close onto that one. I was impressed with how they managed to take it within one player's distance, but now we're seeing the change-ups here, and Oni it's looking pretty good. Thermites are coming out there, Mute's back online. Everything's looking pretty solid.
Yeah, we've got the Thermcha duo coming out. It's
Attackers need to
partnership
locate
that
and
has
defuse as many
withstood the
bombs
test
as
of
they can.
time. For its simplicity, really. Chuck down the EMP, get that excess thermal charge on the wall. Bob's your uncle, break over the wall.
That's it. Gonna be able to make use of that one there, and we'll see what they can do coming in to this one. You know, they might have a bit of trouble getting over the wall there, Oni. You know, they might talk to Humpty Dumpty maybe.
Humpty Dumpty?
Yeah, you know, because they're the master of the wall. They sat on the wall.
Ah,
Man,
Reinforcement
Humpty
complete.
Dumpty. Sat on
we're
the
getting
wall.
into the round now, though. We had a great fall.
Yeah. All of Yuki's men and horses are coming.
Yeah, couldn't put them back together again.
Aw,
That
the
was
smiley
nice.
face. Aw, thanks,
Smiling.
Shaz. Aw,
Yeah.
thank you. How nice.
Vibes.
Oh, Shaz sees a open window. Could be an open opportunity. Hasn't realized it, but he jumped out. He's gotten himself a free frag essentially. But Nuke with a P90 straight towards the skull of Clayton, and potentially looking for more as well. A decent amount of damage. Shredian. It's a bit of flak, but knows better than to try and repeat into it. But Nuke was looking for more. Oh, but very smoothly. He gets blended up by Shaz. Only gets a kill. Finally land 4-0. Okay, Shaz going on a bit of a tear, casually, as you do. But UTS down 2. It's a 3-5 to ensue.
Let's see how this one is going to play out. Ooh, good timing there. Not going to be able to pull it ahead in the end, though. So, have to stick it out a while longer. That got a bit nasty. You know, Tinsel definitely going to be feeling the pain of that one. But good that they did fall back. They can gather that information for their team and then try and recover later into the round.
Yeah. I mean, UTS, they have to come into MQ's domain, so no sense in giving it... Oh,
Nice.
damn, okay. Alright. Bye, Arch. Tinsel. Really deletes from the server. And, oh, Tinsel's looking for more! Double kill found. Such a low sliver of health as well. One shot. Tinsel was a dead man walking, but... Oh, hello.
Goodbye.
Oh, they got defused on the windowsill. Oh, a bit dicey here for Sweet Red Jam with just a sniper rifle. Tinsel still hunting for the last. Tinsel gets taken down. Sweet Red Jam just holding it down, setting their nerves. With 48 seconds left on the clock, it's slowly starting to become untenable for UTS, but still a sliver of hope remains.
That's it. Little bit of hope remains, and we'll see what they are going to be able to do. Nuke goes down. A nice opening there for Sweet Red Jam. Looking for more. Timing could be good, but the patience. I love the patience there. And that does work out for them in the end. So nice little bait and switch. And they play into the mix a little deeper. So solid way to navigate around that one, you know. Really good play. And Macquarie, they reap the rewards. We'll be on for 2 now. We'll see how things change up into this 3rd round.
Yep, they find everything in that one. And Nuke! Rook! Nuke Rook! It's here! He's delivered!
That's it. It's going to be online. Nuke is the
Rook
special.
Oh my god.
Protect your bombs from being defused by
Our
the
hero. We'd love to see it, Oni. It's just so
We really
good.
do. He's got the shotgun this time as well.
Oh,
Oh,
that is fantastic.
our fields are ripe and bountiful, and we are eating good tonight. Nuke.
Oh, yeah.
With the revolver too.
Oh.
Oh.
The only
Oh my
way this
goodness.
gets better is when we find out the next ingredient.
Oh, true. I wonder what it's gonna be.
I'm ready.
Any predictions?
I'm so ready.
Any predictions?
10 seconds left before insertion.
Cheese.
Cheese? Okay. Close.
I'm
We still haven't
thinking
got
cheese.
dough yet. Where are they putting these ingredients?
Yeah, they just got them on a chopping board right now. They're just all sitting there
Pile of
straight.
pineapple, mushrooms, and olives.
Yeah. Gonna put it
Disgusting,
together.
honestly. Yuck.
Yeah.
It's
Without
like a terrible fruit salad.
Yeah. Not able to make too much with that one, but ACOG is going to be good to kick this round off. Nice and sweet here. We'll see.
Oh, hello.
They can fight it more. They've really opened up space with that one, but they're going to take it easy for a second. Ooh, getting into it. Damage is good, but they aren't getting the kill through.
Oh. Gets away with that. Oh, it's... Oh, they sort of cross over.
Flying out!
Oh, okay. Right, Shaz. Down with the run out. Okay. Audacious. I like it.
Yeah. I respect the ambition.
Pokeball.
Yeah.
Gets quick one straight on it, but Tinsel going to return fire. But Shaz going to get a bit of overheal, courtesy of Philly. That's a UTS. Feeling a hit. This one, man, a disadvantage. Just this again. This is a scenario that they're all too familiar with at this point. Still trying to put this one together. Doesn't seem like this round is going to reap any more benefits here.
Yeah, we'll see if they are going to be able to reap more rewards from this one. Take more opportunities. We're going to seek out a bit of information around these corners right now. Time certainly trickling through as well. Utility going to be good to catch them off guard a little bit there. Gonna have to shoot through them if they want to gain any more ground here. But Nuke, good with the revolver. Now looking for another one. Oh, it's shotty time.
Oh!
Trying their best to stall on it. Oh no!
No! Get him up. Get him up.
He's
oh,
up.
there we go. They hit the dock heel. Oh. Oh, oh dear. Oh, he's chasing. Oh, he's hunting.
Oh.
Oh, so close. Oh, wait. Oh! Oh!
Oh my goodness. It's an ace! Sweet Red Jam going crazy on it. It's take the first round for UTS.
Gentlemen, that is not how you do it.
That's an interesting. That's an interesting
I don't
ace
think
there.
that's how you do it.
Yeah, I think even Sweet Red Jam is questioning reality right now. I love the enthusiasm. Yeah.
So that happened.
Zombie's down and
wow,
Carly.
the anti-strat is crazy.
Rook's back. They want the redemption round.
I wouldn't be surprised if Nuke just keeps playing Rook, honestly.
Why not? I mean, if it's working for them, then send it.
Well, I mean, it was working.
Yeah. You got smoke
For a bit.
out. Like,
And they kind of fell apart. To be fair, they definitely threw that. They threw that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb.
yeah, they had a
That was
tough
quite
one.
a throw if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. And they went for the slam dunk and it landed. It certainly landed. But now we're keen to see how this next round ahead of us does progress. Only, you know, whether we do see UTS take away another round in their favor, or whether it is going to be Macquarie locking it down, locking it in, coming in to round number 4 here.
Finally, got the smoke alive and well. I mean,
10
I'm a big
seconds left.
fan of smoke. He's a very, very popular pick, but in AEL, we haven't really seen him all too
5
often.
seconds to insertion.
Which I'm honestly pretty surprised about, considering how powerful he is and how much utility he does provide. But on the side of UTS, pretty interesting spread here. Sweet Red Jam on the glass. Just wanted 360 again with the sniper rifles. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Let the man 360.
Yeah, they're trying to make a montage. You know, they're trying to make a frag movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put some MLG in the background, perhaps.
Yeah, my heart will never die. It's back.
Yeah. Some. I miss MLG sometimes. I still think about it.
Crazy how things have evolved since then, isn't it? You know, in terms
That's
of
what I'm saying.
meme culture and stuff.
Yeah.
Simpler times. Better
Well,
times.
truly. When life was better, when the sun was brighter,
Oh,
when everything.
they're droning.
What's this brighter? Brighter. Oh, hello, drones.
Yeah,
Drone
they're
racing.
droning on it. That's it. Great to see the drones coming through. Informational warfare.
Oh wait, they don't know where. They haven't cleared Shaz.
No.
They haven't cleared him.
Oh.
Damn. Okay.
Swapping mags.
That was nice, like bait and switch type play there, but unfortunately it did not work at all.
Damn. Just ripped his head right off, and Nuke put along the floor. A shotgun. Oh, hello, AGON. Fight one, but straight towards Tinzel they go. SMG-11 is gonna burn his way down, and Barry Smoothie gets blended up once again. But okay, Clayton. All right, 2 headshots. Evening this back up. 3-on-3. And with just over a minute left, got to get a bit of a move on here. So you got to get the diffuser straight towards the objective with the bulletproof cam. Not so much, not so bulletproof now.
Sequential breaching activated.
Oh, hello. Oh, peekaboo. Oh,
Here we go. Who's ringing? It's Oni. Better pick up.
I'm calling.
Yeah.
Answer the
you're
phone.
calling. Or maybe it's John. Who knows?
John?
But we
John
are going to be.
Siege?
That's it.
It's John Siege.
But yeah, John Siege. That's right.
Yeah.
With their other good cousin, John something else. But we are going to be jumping in to the rest of this one. 32 seconds to go right now. Tinzel. Ready and waiting around these corners. UTS need to press up into this. Ooh, shotgun could be great here. Figuring out a bit of util. Precise located
hello.
as well. They could say goodbye in a second, Oni. Time's ticking. They got to get in.
Yeah, this starts to stagnate here. This is exactly where the toxic babe
my
shines.
goodness.
Exactly. It's just a brick wall, but oh, ACOG, last one alive, just needs to take down Clayton. But where on earth is Clayton hiding? ACOG makes his way in. Sweet Red Jam gets taken out, and Clayton on half HP. ACOG, his work cut up for him. Just needs to find the last one. Where on earth is he? Just tucked on outside. ACOG gonna fake. Oh! Okay. ACOG! Sharp as ever. This Clayton swings right on into him. Clutch. Minister right here. ACOG.
Oh my goodness.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
I can't believe it. We'd love to see it, but great stuff coming out from our teams there. That's going to be Macquarie locking it down in the end. Definitely getting close, real close, honestly. But
Too close for comfort.
yeah,
Way
too close. Going to be locked out though, but I mean, they still have
Defenders,
possibilities
protect
to
your
bring it
bombs from
back.
being
Like
defused
heading
by
into this
attackers.
next round, they can easily turn the tides in their favor.
Yeah, I mean, but once MQU, they well, once they stop trolling, they can really be a force of nature here, which honestly they are trolling a little, but still doing well. 3-1 as a UTS, struggling a little bit here, but yeah, it is a new round, fresh new start. As MQ get the defenses prepped and are ready, UTS ready and are ready to get their assault onto layer here.
Let's see how we go now, as we are going to be getting into round number 5. Going to dive into this one, get in with as much utility as possible. Let's see if they can break things down and pump things up. But ooh, good information found there. Drones coming out, shut down promptly, but at least they can get an idea, a glimpse even, of the positioning coming out from some of our players here. So very curious to see how UTS can continue through this one.
Chaz taken out. I mean, Chaz has been quite the heavy hitter. Nope. Okay. What is going on here?
I don't know.
Chaz put like a little,
It's the
assortment?
Go-Yo special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's working.
It's
working.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, alright? It's going well. It's going real well. 4v4 now. You know they can open the door to even less in a second. All's well that ends well here, Oni. I know there's players close by, though, with the util coming up there. Don't want to run into those spikes. Looking to lock things down close by.
Cover me.
Minute 30 left. Still, nothing really much else going on, but oh, hello. Nuke. Looking up top. Up the heavens. He'll try to fly and throw Pokeballs out.
Swapping mags.
Can't find anything, but there's no presence above him. So be careful of these angles, but oh, hello.
Hello. Goodbye.
Bye, Clayton.
See you later. And we'll see what the rest of them have to say about that. We are passing by the minute mark now, ready to get things going. Ooh, they're so close to that angle, but Billy will go down there. Maybe you could see. Oh, there it is. That's the spot. Tenzel got the information here. Put Red Jam down, and Tenzel gets the final one. That was a tight angle, wasn't it, Oni? Paper thin.
Very slim margins. Honestly, I see like clips of like Siege players doing that. There's like a tiny pixel gap. And then someone dies. They're like, how the hell did you see that? How?
Goodness.
Can't even see that.
They're just locked in, man.
Well and truly.
Thousands and thousands of hours of training. Ooh, well, Mozzie is coming out with the Aussie skin. You love it.
Oh,
Aussie the Aussie.
that's one. Aussie the Aussie.
Love to see it.
Attackers
And
need to locate
need
and
to see
defuse the
how
bomb.
this round goes as well. You know, Macquarie certainly locked in at the moment and really putting things into perspective here. Looking pretty solid. Maybe they're focused up in the projector room there. You know, I think maybe the rainbow colors are helping them stay focused.
Razor wire in position.
Yeah, right here.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Yep. That's their focus chamber right there.
Reloading ammo.
What are they doing? Having a little dance?
Yeah, I think they're, you know, having a little dance, getting a bit funky.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you dance?
yeah, we'll get a bit groovy,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah,
You have a favorite dance?
yeah, I'd call it the TwoTapTony special, you know.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh. What's
What,
going on
what,
here?
what was it? What was it? Pepperoni!
Pepperoni!
I was right!
It's
I was
pepperoni!
right! I was right! Pepperoni!
Let's go!
Oh! Ooh. Damn, okay. What pre-fire, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. Completely deleted. And oh, Nuke's going for more. Nuke versus another! And it's feeling the flames of Trinian with just a slim on health. Managed to take out Nuke, but he's done a lot of damage. 3 on 4. And the rest of MQ more than capable of taking this one back out. The UTS, surely. Surely this is the start of something greater. As oh, Shaz takes some fire back. Actually, no damage inflicted, but Arch very, very low. So this could very, very easily turn to 3 on 2. UTS aren't careful, but oh, Shaz taken out by Sweet Red Jab. Headshot straight on in, but ACOG tracks him through the wall. Arch deleted. So UTS still have the man advantage here, but could be swayed across over MQ at any time here. Just gotta play this one nice and safe.
To be nice and safe and see. They are going to be able to strafe their way through here. 2 versus 3 situation. And it could very easily become much less, depending on our circumstances. But UTS are taking it pretty slow for the moment. I like the large focus. There it is. Right there. Another tight angle coming out. But they're calling. It's time to pick up Oni.
Yep. ACOG. Alive no more. Alive no more. Ooh. Okay. Nice shot. There you go. UTS. Managed to pull together another round. 4-2. And MQ now on the attack. UTS on the defense. Wants to go down here.
Let's see what it's going to be, Oni. It's going to be Kaid
and Blackbeard.
Blackbeard, okay. Okay. Who's next? Who's next? Azami. Mira?
Potentially.
They can run it. They can run it back. Let's see what they come up with out of this one, though. Monty and Bandit.
Monty.
There you go. No Mira. No worries.
Interesting. Haven't seen a bandit in a while. I don't think I've ever seen a bandit. Huh.
And bringing it out now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. As the picks finally locked in as well.
Hackers need to locate and
We got here on the side of
bombs if they
MQU.
can.
We've got Shaz on the Nook. Very, very good. And closing in from those flanks. UTS will least expected. ACOG. The Glaz. Philly with the Blitz. Nuke. And Tinsel with Ash. And Ace, respectively. Could be seeing a pretty fast-paced one here. But, yeah, knowing MQU, they're gonna pull out
Attackers have located
something
the bomb.
incredibly stupid and still win that one. Still win, somehow. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens here.
Yeah, we'll see what does happen here. We'll see how they flow it together. They stick things out into the action phase. Barriers are coming up right now. Gonna see if they can manage to get as many walls up as possible.
Oh, hello.
Trottian's in
Oh.
trouble. ACOG's
Oh,
locked into
wait.
this one.
How do you,
My goodness, already. How did he get
how do you do that? How do you do that?
We need the replay.
Through the wall? Maybe? I mean, definitely a refire that ACOG knows about, and that Trodian just got completely abused by. Yikes, that's unfortunate.
Oh well. Unfortunate, but it's the way that the time flows sometimes. We'll see as we push our way through the focus chamber there. And now, Nuke gonna be locked out. Good trade coming out from Shaz though. Looking to see if they can catch any more around the corners here. Holding back, holding a steady here. Not looking to burst in like confetti just yet. Waiting for the moment. There it is.
Ooh.
Another tight angle. Immediate trade though.
it's a
Shaz
trade.
actually got that from the grave. Yeah, how did that happen? What even?
It doesn't
Odie?
look like a headshot.
The bullets just delayed. Time warping bullets.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was a thing. Oh, okay.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, I guess so. And Clayton knows how scary ACOG can be. Just blast his head right on open. ACOG find another. Oh, okay. See a feeling? It's ACOG and Tinsel left, and oh dear. Oh dear. Tinsel and Sweet Red Jam. Tinsel, gotta win this one out. Oh, hello. Tap comes in. Tinsel on his nerve. A Sweet Red Jam. Time is of the essence here. Spotted. But Tinsel just playing the time here. The swift headshot as Tinsel will not let that one go. No pepperonis here. Just all headshots and another round win for MQ.
That's it. Spicing things up with the pepperonis there, and very eager to see what else is going to be cooking up out of this one, Oni. You know, they are really tracking their way well through the rounds thus far, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the rounds are going to be looking like, as well as we got our operators locked in there. Very smoothly going to be on the Goyo. Mute coming out, Doc as well. Everything looking pretty stock standard, pretty solid across
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
board here, but it's time to get the drones out. Attack of the drones. We are looking to get some information on it to the sites here and see what they can do.
Yep. Some drone racing coming out here. As MQ, they've gone for pretty much the same setup as they went for before. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. ACOG reprises the roll back on the Glaz. Billy, Nuke, and Tinsel, still very much the same here. Shadow's going to be opting for Dockerby this time over the Nook. Go into another round here. This could very well be the penultimate round for MQU here, but Arch looking for this one piece, looking for something. Any early advantages to exploit and to put MQU in a winning position. Oh, there we go. There's something.
Could be something else in a second here, Oni. They're getting a bit close to it. Trying their best to focus up. Look, something down here. Macquarie going to be doing just that in the beginning stages. Ooh, going to bring the drones through. See if they can find anybody. Say hello or maybe goodbye. You know? Avoid any nasty surprises that could be lurking in the shadows on lair here, but we'll see what they are going to be able to deliver now. As they hold themselves back, make it nice and easy. Wait for the opening to reveal itself.
Philly's already in though. The shield making a breach in is Nuke. We'll find Clayton as a team unit is strolling right on in to the objective towards those bomb sites. Jacob is holding it down. Spikes dropped, making it a lot harder for UTS to try and hold up. 3v5 now. As MQ is still alive and well. UTS can't really say much of the same here. The cowering. Still hiding but not dead yet. There's still a chance here. A chance slowly diminishing as MQ gets ever so closer.
Closer and closer by the moment here.
Activating
coming
thermal.
out as well. Ooh, there we go. Got a bit of activation coming out there. And double down for a nuke. They're going to be shut down themselves. Good trade coming out from Shaz there. Last player standing is trying. Ooh, they didn't spot them because of the smoke there. That was close though, wasn't it?
Very, very close. This Petrodian should be dead to rights as Shaz comes swinging around the corner. Headshot straight on in. There we have it. Match point. Right here. MQU 6-2. It's UTS. Had two pretty solid rounds here, but MQ just a dominating performance throughout. As looking to put the final nail in the coffin here. 5 more kills, 1 more round.
That's it. All they need is one more round, one final stand here, and we are going to be getting into the round right now, and
Locate and
it's
defuse
going to
as many
be
bombs as they can.
fun times ahead here, Mr. Oni. I think I saw a Ying coming out, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we've seen much Ying, really, have we? Like,
We have a cafe last week.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
They got the timed explosives, I think.
No, the Candelas, the flashbang balls.
Ah, yeah.
That's one. That is the
Oh,
one.
it's
but
$1 though.
aw. I do like a good. I like a good smoke and flash.
Seconds to
Just
insertion.
pop down a bunch of
Bomb
smokes.
located by attackers.
The Candelas. Get them to fuse it down.
5 seconds to go.
It's really annoying, but pretty effective if you can pull it off.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
See. Here we go. Be waiting things out here. Preparing for a battle. Preparing to get the drones out, get a bit of information before seeking some kind of vengeance through towards the respective sites. But now they're breaking in. They're going deep into this one. Nice and quick. ACON going to be the opener.
Cool. ACON gonna open things up. Acclaim gonna strike right one back. Gonna close the account on this one here. Philly taking out the shield's gone, but oh, Nuke! Check out Trodian. Take another angle. But Nuke just too ready. Waiting. Find his opponent. Sweet red jam. Skulking around with the boss cheers. Oh, Shaz gets a face full of slug. Taken out. It's 3-on-3 now. UTS got an opportunity here. They don't want to squander this one.
No, they certainly do not, Mr. Oni, because if they squander this opportunity, that means they will be down and out. So, definitely keen to see how things go. But with the jam going to be down now, one player advantage favoring Macquarie here. Eager to see if they can continue to gear on up, gear on in as Clayton's been down. This is a bit of trouble. Archulus, a bit of trouble. Clayton still up.
Oh!
Still looking to give it their best here, but they're being tracked. It could all be over in a flash. They're trying to break the floor down, but Clayton no longer going to be tracked. Oh my goodness. And that is that, Oni. Game is done. Macquarie, lock it in.
Yeah, a bit of faffing about, but Macquarie finally get it over the line at the end. 7-2. Another beautiful performance coming out from MQU to secure that one. Still a clean sweep thus far. They have a clean record so far. Haven't dropped a game just yet. So MQU definitely on a very hot streak.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think that they've definitely been building themselves up pretty confidently, I'd say, pretty much throughout all of their endeavors here. So great to see what they've been capable of and what they've continued to give, which is just good vibes and good gameplay. You know, it's just been week after week, just good all round. So definitely staying positive, which is always nice to see. You know, spread positivity, very important there. But yeah, keen to see what these next few weeks look like. You know, what the next ingredient's going to be. You know, they're getting things sorted quite well for the pizza. But yeah, I'm curious where the dough is. You know, I think we need
Where's the
dough.
sauce?
Yeah, where's the sauce? Where's the dough? Where's the cheese? Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty important pieces of the pizza.
It's just
there,
a pile of
Ernie. You know,
toppings.
we're just having this just absolutely ridiculous pizza right now. You know, mate. It's
It's not even a pizza. It's just
Yeah,
a pile of
it's-
toppings.
yeah, it's given vibes kind of like what is it? Like a bibimbap at the moment. You know, it's just a bit of everything mixed together, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
It's just a mosh pit of just what have we got?
ingredients.
We
Yeah.
got pineapple first, and we got olives, mushroom, and then now we pepperoni. That sounds kind of gross.
They need the dough, man. They need the dough.
We need the
and
sauce. What
Yeah.
good is the dough without the sauce?
But they need the dough first. They need the dough first.
That's true. Get all the sauce as well. Otherwise, you're just eating
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very dry pizza.
Bread and mushrooms.
Yeah. Yep.
Bread and
that's
mushrooms.
prime ingredient, prime pizza time right there, mate. Absolutely good vibes all around.
Jeez.
Keen to see what that turns into, Odie. You know, I think very important.
All in due
thoughts that are
time.
being had
All in
here.
due time, Mr. Metz.
Yes, you know, you got to put
Do
it
they
in
have a
the
pizza oven,
and
though?
it has to.
Do they have a pizza oven? Where's the pizza oven?
That's true. Where is it? Where is it?
Maybe it'll come out soon.
Well, we're going to find out. We've got none other than Nuki online right now. Welcome in.
What's good, guys? How we doing?
We're doing great. We've been just
Amazing.
thoroughly discussing your pizza antics. You know, we're very invested in the next set of ingredients. But Nuki, we've got all, you know, we got pepperoni this week. But where's the dough? Where's the sauce?
Oh, I mean, I don't know if we really want to be just saying dough. Like, we just sound like Homer Simpson then, I guess, if we do it. But I mean, I guess we could. I don't know. If you guys want us to put some dough down, we can do that for you. But yeah,
Can't have a pizza without dough.
that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess.
I mean, it's just a pile of toppings right now. There's nothing else.
That is
it's
true,
kind of
yeah.
gross.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah.
sauce either. Where's the sauce?
We gotta get, I guess, those two, make it all come together.
Exactly. And where's the cheese? The cheese. Oh, you can't forget the cheese.
We got some cheese, maybe a dough, some sauce. I think that maybe those
There
the
we
next
go.
3 weeks.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. That's what we're waiting for. But yeah, I mean, pretty nice game from you guys. The one thing I want to ask, what happened with that Kali ace?
Oh,
How
okay.
that happen? What happened
Okay.
there? I
So
want to know what happened there.
Fly's very new to Siege. She's like, I think literally only like level 31 or something. And I don't
Okay,
know
right.
if you guys were spectating the Kali or if you guys were spectating him. Which one were you guys spectating?
I think the Kali.
We were
Oh,
watching
Yeah, the
the
Kali.
Kali.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you guys know, if you guys hold down sprint while clicking, your character kind of like brings up their gun like over and over again
Yeah.
like that.
Oh.
So he kind of didn't know that you can't shoot and sprint. He kind of just brought
Oh,
his
no.
gun up and down.
Oh, no.
And just didn't shoot. It was just like, oh shit, I didn't know that. My bad. But yeah.
No, that's all right.
Okay. Sure, but then
Mistakes
what
were
happened
made.
to the rest of the teammates?
I don't know. Maybe
Fair enough.
A bit too much faith. But who knows? It was still good fun. We weren't really angry. We were just like, oh well, that was funny.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Now that's what you like to see. Funny times, good times. But I guess, Anuki, we did think about very important thinking here. Very important question. With all these ingredients, are you guys going to bring an actual pizza to land?
Oh, that actually might be good. We could maybe. I mean, because right now I think we're on the path of making a supreme, aren't we? Because we've got
Yeah.
those kind of ingredients. I guess
Yeah.
if we win or something, I guess we could just order a pizza, order a supreme from like the local Domino's or whatever, and just get some greasy fingers on the AEL gear. I don't know. You know what I
Oh, yuck. Oh.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon it'd
Something
be,
like
you know,
that.
you can run it. You've been building this masterpiece all season.
Hey, we'll see. But
I'm keen to
regardless,
see
it'll be
what's
good
coming
fun.
out. Yeah. Good fun, just like your games here tonight. So, yeah, big shout out to you and the team. Always bringing the energy, bringing the hype here. And, yeah, big wins all round. And I expect we'll probably see you again next week.
Oh yeah, guys. Hope to see you then.
That's it. Thanks for coming in. There you go, Oni. Great to always have an interview from our Macquarie players there. You know, Nuki always
Character.
just
What a character.
yeah, that's it. You know, a unique personality and just give it the good vibes. We love it. We love it. And yeah, great to see some positivity spread throughout the games here tonight, and I'm sure there's more to come with the rest of our series as well.
There definitely will be. And yeah, I think we're gonna cut to a quick break as we do get the next game loaded up. So stay tuned. We shall be back very, very shortly for game number 2.
Welcome back, everybody, to the AEL University Elite Series here with Matsu and OniPotence. We are into some Rainbow Six Siege Series 2. Here it is from me to you, UNSW and UOM, bringing up the action, bringing up the power, Oni. And how are you feeling about these two teams?
Oh, this one's gonna be a pretty good one as, yeah, UOM's pretty far up there, but UNSW not too far behind. So, yeah, this is gonna be an interesting match up here on the side of UNSW. We've got Zexy Rexy, Krez, IKEA, Med, and Frosty. And on the side of UOM, we've got Events, JFox, Frenchie, Qantas, and Lufolf. You've seen their names time and time again, and they are here once again to deliver another beautiful performance.
That's it. Great stuff coming out from all of our players there. You know, very interested to see how both these teams fare, whether UNSW will be able to garner some more of that energy, you know, really instill confidence in themselves, or whether it could be UOM taking point on this one and anointing themselves the victor. Definitely all going to be tested once we do get into the mix here. And really curious where they're going. I think we've got a whisper from God telling me something there, Oni. I think we're going to Clubhouse.
Good old Clubhouse again, going straight over into Hanover in Germany. It's about to get real here. Clubhouse we've seen time and time again. So we are definitely no strangers to this map and the pick and bans to come out as well. I'm feeling a Khalid. I'm definitely feeling an Azami should get taken out as well. Azami in the garage is an absolute menace to deal with. On the side of the attackers, probably Monty and Blackbeard again. Definitely a hard breacher as well, perchance. Throw it in. Ace, yep. Ace and Khalid gone straight out of here.
That's it. Gonna be out of here and into high gear. But two more are gonna be on the chopping block. Two more. And it is Maverick and Mira. Okay.
Interesting. Azami's still
online.
In the mix, yeah, and there we go.
There it is.
Just like that. Azami thrown on in. And Monty and Capiteo thrown in as well. Capiteo actually pretty good at countering Azami, especially with those incendiary crossbow bots up on the catwalk in garage. Really good area denial. The reinforcements go down here. Tuberea brought in as well. Also a very, very good pick. It don't really seem as often as a bandit. But honestly, I feel like Tuberea might even be better considering the fact you can throw it as a little freezy thingies. I forget what they're called. At the walls from a distance so you can keep yourself pretty safe and out of harm's way.
10 seconds to go.
Yep, reinforcements being put up, and we are on for the very, very first round here between UNSW and UOM.
That we are, my man, and we'll see how things go into the action phase here as we are going to be gearing up to get those fortifications down and see if they can keep them away as long as possible, as we are going to be hanging out for the moment. We'll see how things play out. And you know, a little important note here, Oni, is this is going to be a little rematch of sorts, you know, a little reunion between our third place matchup from the first season.
Oh, they've got some beef to settle here, and Kraz, first of all, tried to take out JFox. Down so low, but it's going to be JFox. Best him in the one-on-one duel. It's Quantavious. What the Azami Frosty? Discovered. JFox on a tear. Med discovered as well. Shot straight through the wall, right under his nose. Oh, dearie me. Frosty gets taken out as Event. Was victim. One out IKEA taking a lot of flack as well as JFox is being such an absolute pest down below as well that IKEA in a bit of a sticky situation here. Needs to be aware of enemies in front of him but under him as well. The boogeyman is hiding under the bed as IKEA gets a face full of flashbang. Is Zexy really the only one with health? IKEA with a hello.
Hello. Goodbye. There it is.
Oh.
Even to be able to find IKEA there. Last player standing is Zexy Rexy here. creep up towards the science. Now,
Oh!
timing, that was
Oh,
so unlucky. They could have had maybe a pick out of that, but just turning away at the wrong moment. They will be dealt with quite swiftly. So UOM up by 1 in the beginning there. Solid start, and keen to see how things change heading into this second round.
Yeah, an absolute flawless round coming up for UOM, starting off very, very strong here. As once again, CCTV and Cash, you want to still be looking to run it back. A bit more of a stalwart defense because, yeah, that round just completely fell apart in their own hands. So you want to still be looking to right the wrongs of the past and turn this into a 1-1 affair.
And let's jump in to round number 2. How will they prepare themselves? How will they deliver here? UNSW gonna have to find some alternative strategies here to see what they can maneuver. You know what, Oni? I think Kraz has taken your advice. They're not playing Buck.
Yeah, because they're defending.
Yeah, true. You know, I think that they're just seeing this is already room for growth, Oni. I think we're going in a positive direction here.
Yeah, we can hope. We can hope.
We'll wait for next half.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, okay, that's looking good. Positive directions. Montavious taken out. That's Monty actually gone first. That's a huge, huge plus for UNSW. Don't have to deal with no more pesky shields. This will be straight up gunfight. So up first is absolutely big, but oh, Eva's letting the M249 rip. Doesn't deliver much damage. It takes a lot of damage in return, and IKEA just hiding around the corner. J-Fox is absolutely blasted with a 12 gauge M590. And oh, just look at this angle. This is nasty. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a cheeky little angle. The little chip. We looking through that one. Ooh, smoke good there.
Oh, on the timing.
My goodness. They're going to take full advantage of that one. So Evan's in a bit of trouble there. Try and crawl their way through the rubble. See if they are going to be able to stumble their way forward, but not going to be able to do much at this stage. Ooh, there's a little boom. We'll be getting the drone through and see you later. But time is almost standing still at this point, isn't it? You know, UOM, they've only got 2 players. 3 now, I suppose. They picked up evens, so that's good, but it's still not great circumstances. Now another one's gone down, so back to where we started. This is just unlucky for UOM, Oni.
Yeah, I mean, the fuse dropped in a really, really unfortunate spot, but somehow, some way, Evans managed to recover it. Luftwolf. What's one, try to return 5, and this is looking like a much better round here from UNSW. Not a single lick of damage dealt either. Onto UNSW, it's just been straight carnage ripped into UOM here. Zexy in a pretty good angle, Evans drops in, but oh, IKEA takes a little bit of flak damage. Evans should use straight towards the wrong area. Oh! Oh my god, he's still alive. Wow, Evans! Is this immortal? Won't go down? With 36 seconds left and an absolute minuscule amount of health. With all the bullets in the world, there's a very, very slim chance here, but as time ticks down, as each second passes, it's becoming more and more unlikely as Evans. Yeah, this one's looking like a write-off. It should be 1-1 for UNSW.
Should be. Looking to break the focus room down there. Not much time, so Evans making a swift exit. And maybe they'll get something from it, maybe not. Not today. Flawless round coming out there, so really big comeback. I'm really impressed with them. How they managed to deliver that kind of presence there.
Yeah, absolute 9-day performance from UNSW from what we saw in that first round here. And now we're going over to Jim in the bedroom. Castle will come out. Gonna be blocking off those pesky, pesky windows with those barricades. Pretty interesting. Kraz going to be bringing out the Clash.
To locate and defuse
I'm a
bombs.
fan of his shield operators. So UOM. We've got a sledge coming in as well. 2 hard breaches. And a pretty nice assortment of operators coming in. J-Fox, bringing the buck. So a lot of soft breaching and hard breaching brought in. And of course, Blackbeard, the dastardly shield operator, to be brought into the fray here.
Yeah, it should be all good. Curious to see how Frosty and the Co go here as we hold things down at the moment. Hold the fort, and it's going to be you and I, Oni, taking a look at us once again. You love to see it, and hopefully everything should be all good momentarily here. But definitely a solid matchup so far, Oni. You know, I think that both teams have really shown their glimmers of hope, glimmers of greatness. And I'm really eager to see who's going to be able to shine brighter as this series progresses here.
Yeah, I mean, it was 2 really polarizing rounds that we saw first up. I mean, right off the rip, first round was an absolute domination on all fronts, on all accounts by UOM. But then UNSW, they responded in kind to absolutely shut them out of those objectives. So this could be a very, very close game. This really very well could be. Potentially in overtime, perhaps, as well, if this starts going for a tit for tat, potentially could be seeing our first overtime. We haven't seen one yet.
My goodness, we might have overtime for 20 minutes. Who knows? Nah, we'll see what happens, Tony. We'll see what happens. Definitely love a bit of extended overtime there. But you know what? We are going to head to a short break here while we get things all sorted. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment. back. Thank you so much for your patience there, everybody. We are online into the AEL University Elite Series here for Rainbow Six Siege, and keen to get into the siege ahead of us into the server, Oni. So our game is going to be right on the way. Well, right now, there you go. Welcome back.
We are back indeed. And 1-1 now. As there was a red hot start from both of these teams as the operator picks to come in. And it's going to be the gym and bedroom this time. So Castle being brought in mute as well. And Bandit's going to be keeping
Attackers need to locate and defuse
UOM
as many
out
bombs as they
of
can.
that wall, that pesky wall, into the outside.
That's it. Be jumping in to this one. Ooh. Gas is looking to explode there potentially. Gonna be careful, but there you go. Finally meets its end. Goodness. But we'll see what is it going to be. Pressing on in to the rest of this one. Now setting up some bits of preparation here. Keen to get this one underway. You know, Goyo going to be online for med there. Yeah, everyone looking solid for the moment there, Oni.
Yeah, pretty solid operator picks coming out from UNSW here to keep UOM at bay. But yeah, on the flip side here, UOM bringing some pretty serious firepower here. 2 hard breaches and Zofia as well with as soft breach. And of course with those concussion grenades as well. Again, added extra layer of utility. And of course, Buck. J-Fox been quite a nuisance with the Buck, and even it's just more so, especially with the Blackbeard. It's gonna be a bit slow to start off here for UOM. Nothing really too egregious, but yeah, hole in the wall popped right on open as UNSW acutely aware that J-Fox is hiding somewhere. Oh! Wow!
I can't believe that.
Wow, okay, alright.
Good night. Yeah, well.
Damn. I'm pretty sure there's a hip fire headshot.
Yeah,
Oh my god. Okay. Wow.
that's going in the highlight reel.
Oh, 100%.
Let's see if there's more haymakers just like that, though. Gonna play around the shield there. If they can yield some further results, perhaps.
I'm taking you down.
Stick it out for a moment. Oop, they're trying to shock them away. Them out of position as much as they can here. Big Box is going to go down eventually, though. So 4v4 situation now. Treading one step closer. One piece at a time, but Evans chimes in. Now looking to force the issue one step more. They have fallen back. Oh, my goodness.
Christ, gets a lot of information with flanked on multiple angles. Quantavius finds Zexy. Rexius. Luffle will finally get rid of Kraz. Now Frosty. Last man standing as the diffuser to go down uncontested. As Frosty finds himself in a bit of a precarious situation here. 1v4 needed to win this one back. As Quantavius going to ensure that there's absolutely no semblance of a clutch to go on here. Decapitated straight away. Blasted right on open. As UOM host round number 2.
That's it. Solid stuff coming at ya. 1 for 2 at the moment. Keen to see what these next bands are going to be. As they have many decisions to make, opportunities to make them. And it's going to be Buck banned out. And Bandit. Oh my gosh. I think that one's for you, Oni.
They've learned.
Yeah, no Buck. That's not allowed, but Blackbeard's broken in though, so that's good to see.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
No Buck. Kraz not going to be too happy about that one, but if there's no Buck, probably we'll just go Ash instead anyway. This man is a stickler for the 2 operators, Buck or Ash. And pretty similar setup going on from UOM here. Actually, I think it might be exactly the same as the previous round. As UNSW prepping their defenses. Gotta keep this one cool, calm, and collected here. As UOM had an absolute blitzer of a previous round here, so UNSW gotta be acutely aware of the danger currently facing here against UOM.
Yeah, they got to keep those sensors online pretty much the whole way through here, and very eager to see what they are going to be able to navigate through this one. 2.5 minutes to go, and UOM trying to break in. Hard breach coming through there. We'll see if they are going to be able to utilize those angles accordingly here. Make this a quickened round, or whether they'll just drag things out a bit longer here. They are slowly but carefully trying to gather info, get their way in already, shooting through the roof there, get some information, create some space, but no one has given in yet.
And nothing given over just here. UNSW no better than to try and overpick that one, but AFOX still being an absolute nuisance, shooting through the floor. As UNSW finding a war true front now. Luft frozen out of this one. Ice cold. Still 5v5 but even taking a lot of damage. UNSW holding UMM right on the back. But UMM, they're adding the pressure, they're keeping it up. Multiple angles as well. Zexy Rexy spot one, trying to return fire. As Luftwolf takes a lot of damage though. Still alive and well.
All flying through well, and ready to cast a spell in the server. 5 players remain on both sides for the moment, but that is going to whittle down very, very quickly here. There you go. Kraz going to be the first one to fall there. More to follow. Frosty's out of here. They are looking to seek out more vengeance. Get out a fiery fury. There it goes. Everyone is falling right now. Mad last player standing, and they're out of here. Flawless round. That's one way to really drive your way home on that one, Oni.
Well and truly, it was like lamb straight to the slaughter. Just couldn't shoot back. Just couldn't fight back as UOM, the tidal wave surges right on over UNSW here. 3-1 now. The gap starting to be created here. As UOM, they're really showing this stuff here. Down below now in Church and Arsenal room. That ceiling is gone for good.
Attackers
And Ram
and defuse
being
bombs.
thrown on into the mix. It's no surprise that UOM are really good at playing the verticality angles, striking from above. They're looking to recreate the successes that they found thus far to turn this into a 4-1 affair, but UNSW really need to lock in for this one to stop the hemorrhaging here, otherwise it may just very well be too late.
Full reinforced. Swapping mag.
Here we go. Not much time left in our prep phase here. They're going to be trying to lay down those foundations here. See if they can gather more intel, gather more momentum out of this one. Ooh. Or drone. Not going to be droning anymore. So we'll be able to shut that one down properly. So good to neutralize some of the informational game there, but see how things go down as we're now into the action phase. IKEA!
Damn.
Cheeky little speedy peek there, and they get the opening kill.
That's actually ramp taken out. That's really big for UNSW. Those ceilings are going to stay mostly intact. So this does bode very well here for UNSW. As UOM, they've lost a very important operator here. But Luftwolf with Contavious making an insertion through the kitchen. We're going to cook something up here as the hatch been blown right on open. So UNSW really need to be careful about where they stand. Zexy on the lurk up top. Contavious found the counter lurk. Counterinsurgency to come in. Now it's an even 4v4.
That's it. Even Stevens ready to go. Let's see which way this round is going to flow as they take it nice and slow. Just looking to hold things out. You know, got players straight across the map. Contavious, though, going to be able to catch IKEA. So, man advantage now favoring UOM here. We'll see if they can seek out Another kill in their favor. The drone is going to be pretty big at this stage as well. Just gather some positions here. See if they have a free path
Activating
to
presence
get a
reduction.
bit deeper into this one. But
Oh, hello.
what to do? Good spot there under the wood, but they're not going to be able to lock down the kill.
Yeah, Kraz does take a lot of damage to that position revealed as well. Shot in the legs as Med is skulking around, but from the rear, he wasn't ready for it whatsoever. J-Fox, the strike. Predator hunting his prey, and Frosty down low, too slow. It's Kraz, last one standing on a fraction of health. What angry UOM is just holding steady. The angle, Kraz, my J-Fox is not ready for it. The diffuser to go down. Frenchie's holding him down. Positions revealed, and Kraz is all the info that he needs. It's just a matter of connecting those dots, crossing those eyes, and crossing those T's and dotting his eyes. Frenchie's not budging. Wolfwolf is not budging either, but he's managed to cross on over, but not for much longer as Frenchie watches across. Kraz gets taken out. As UOM are on an absolute tear here, 4-1 now.
4-1, having a lot of fun with it, Oni, and keen to see how this one will progress as well. There's still going to be more presence left into this map, more room for confidence, and we are going to be getting right back into it. Good to see that
Defenders, protect your
more
bombs from
teams
being
are
used by attackers.
using the smoke now. More teams are putting that one into the limelight. But we'll see what else is going to be tracking in here as we are starting to lay down those bits of preparation again. You know, settle down with those bits of foundation here. Get your sensors laid down in place and make sure that your opponents aren't going to be able to cross those lines with too much grace. They're going to have to go through plenty of obstacles ahead of them. They want to have even a semblance of traction pressing in
10
as
seconds
round
left before insertion.
6 here. But UOM have been able to bypass them pretty often so far, and this round may be no exception unless he is able to lock in.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
And evens now, live and well, so that round is going to be causing a lot of extra problems. Well, UNSW has already suffered a lot here. The defenses need to go up. UOM slowly but surely start to embark on their assault.
Ooh, definitely been some tough endeavors ahead, but still going to be a long road here for UOM. See if they are going to be able to bring themselves back into the fray now. They're just playing a very patient game at the moment, you know, not really giving too much ground just yet, just kind of holding back for the time being. Well, there's the focus room again. Love it when we visit that place, you know. It's good vibes over there, but alas, we still got to get back into the fray here, got to get back into the swing, and UNSW, they're just staying composed. They're not giving anything right now.
Yeah, they're going to take this one nice and slowly, but J-Fox, spot one. It's going to be Med to kick things off. Lawful taken out. So that's a good sign. Hibana taken out. There's no more hard breaching going on here, but still. Around a bit of a nuisance, a bit of a pest, corridor blown right on open, but Kraz gonna take out J-Fox. It's been such a nuisance, such a thorn in the side for UNSW, so this is boding very, very well here. Don't want to squander this opportunity. It's a 5-on-3, 3-5 for UOM. It's looking a little bit dire here, but we're still very capable of winning this one out.
That they are, Mr. Oni, that they are, and we'll see. They are going to be able to get it done right now. Almost hitting the minute mark here. So both teams need to lock things down, need to deliver. And you know what? I think the slower pacing definitely working to UNSW's benefit. You know, they're not playing into these engagements. They're managing to get the kills for themselves here. And it really forces UOM into this uncomfortable position. So you're going to see if they can hold on to this upper momentum, open pacing here. Clear some more space as the time trickles down. Evens now finds a way in, but there's still more to do.
There's still more to do with less than 30 seconds left on the clock, and the angle is not cleared out. Need to get a wriggle on here. 20 seconds left. Oh, just in the perfect angle, but oh!
Swapping mag!
Events and Contavious working hand in hand as this is becoming dire for UNSW here. Birdie walking straight through the smoke. The diffuser will go down. UNSW forcing a very, very uncomfortable situation. Turn onto his head. Evans with a beautiful headshot triple kill. Now on for the quality, but Zexy alive and well, but position has been revealed. Out of bullets, we're gonna hit the reload. Frenchie to fall, but Evans on the flank coming in. And wow, just like that, Evans with an absolute terror, rate of terror, quad kill to destroy UNSW. That's a 3v5 that they just lost.
Yeah, I'm honestly shocked. Like, I thought things were looking fantastic for UNSW. You know, they stayed composed for ages. Then UOM just activated, managed to swing things back into their favor in that round. So I think UNSW were on the cusp of the right recipe there, but unfortunately just didn't go the right way for them. So hitting the side switch now, maybe with a bit more aggression, you know, a bit more big spry energy in their step, they might be bringing a whole new game into this one. But we'll see how things go. Bands are locked in as well, so Castle and Thermate going to be the last two here, and curious to see what comes out. Med going to be onto the buck there. Well, you know what? Kraz isn't playing it, so looking pretty interesting. But Odie, Odie, it's Rook. He's back.
Attackers need to locate and
taken the recipe.
bombs as they
Contavious. Wait, is it the shotgun though?
Well, I'm keeping my eye on that right now. Pistol?
Not the right pistol. Gotta be the revolver.
That's it. Where's the primary?
Go on.
You've showed eventually, you know, just playing a game of hide and seek with the weapon right now. Unless they're only going to use the pistol, then in which case, power to them.
Come on, show us. What have you got? What have you got hiding?
Show us the magic.
The fact that Kaid wasn't banned, interesting.
Yeah,
Very,
it
very
is interesting because we've seen it so commonly, like throughout a lot of these other games here tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, we have indeed. As
Oh, it's not the shorty.
oh, hello. Unbelievable. Sacrilegious, even.
Can't believe that.
Despicable, even.
Yep,
It's a sacrilege. That's what they're doing.
it's heinous.
Blasphemy, even. It really is. Heresy.
Yeah,
If you're gonna do it right.
that's it.
Do it the way that it was intended to be.
Gotta stick to the scripture there, and very eager to see how things play out. Coming in to this round ahead of us here, they're looking to break the walls down, break the building perhaps, and need to see how that all goes. But Frenchie going to be the first one to fall for UOM at the moment. So UNSW, good beginning, but they need to work hard to take it through to the end. And they're already making even better strides here. They've lost our events as well. This is looking a bit dicey for the UOM side.
Yeah, this is looking a little bit worse for wear here. And oh, Kraz is waiting for J-Fox to walk straight in towards a trap. And 2v5. Surely this is the round that UNSW don't let slip by. You've got all the advantage you need. Wolf is down. Looks like Contavious, last one alive as IKEA will hit a 3-pointer with a frag. Just like that. Flawless around for UNSW. They'll strike while the iron is hot. Bring out a very, very nice round.
Yeah, absolutely. Really nice round coming out from them there. You know, they managed to keep their confidence, and I think that they did play a bit off the vibes of that previous round. You know, I feel like they took things slowly, I'd say, but they managed to really maneuver the angles to make them work out for themselves, like to favor them even. So I think that they were on the edge of the recipe before. Now they've got the secret ingredients there. So they're going to be very hopeful to try and bring their way back into this one, tie things up, maybe 5-5 or maybe not. We'll see what they can do though. I'm liking the idea here.
Yeah, this definitely starting to cook here. Someone has been cooking here. There's surely TwoTapTony, as they're definitely not ones to go quietly, definitely not ones to not put up a fight. They will do their damn best to not let UOM absolutely run away with this one. They're gonna make it as difficult as possible here. Once again, gonna be up in the cash room. That's J-Fox. Oh, looking for those cheeky spawn peaks. Seems like UNSW potentially ready for these possibilities. Oh, J-Fox has scored an opportunity! Had a golden opportunity. Gonna get healed up, that's one of the healing darts gone. One of the stim shots gone. Position revealed as well as UOM trying to find an early advantage, but just let it slip out of their hands.
Ooh, we'll see if they are going to be able to pick things up here. As Lufwolf creeps around the corners here, waiting for an opening perhaps, but no one
Oh,
be caught yet. Kraz does get taken out by J-Fox though, so decent beginning. Frenchie now finding the way in as well. This is a great way to start the round here for UOM. They just need to find a few more picks just like that, and they will be able to lock down 6 rounds in their favor here, but see if they can do it, Oni, because the pacing is already turning up here.
yeah, UNSW getting really antsy here, but UOM getting quite mobile as well. Finding these picks. It's a 3-on-5. J-Fox in prime position. Find one, but a trade again? Oh, okay. Seeing a lot of trades lately, honestly. Oh, just a hit and run attack.
That's it.
Yikes.
Hit and run and having a lot of fun. Frosty, the last one left to try and get it done here, and UOM gonna be on track. You know, they're looking pretty solid into this one. Frosty though makes their presence known once again. Will be able to zone out Lufwolf. 3 versus 1. They know the positioning here. They just need to work together in order to lock this one down, lock it in, and we'll see what they are going to be able to do. Getting into it. Shot's coming out. There it is. Quantavius takes control.
Just coming down to the very bad timing. Hit the reload. Quantavius comes strolling down the stairs, and it's match point here for UOM, 6-2. As looking dire here for UNSW. Got to be taking a timeout, rightfully so, to get their affairs into order here. Kraz on the top frag, but it seems like the rest of the team really struggling to get the ball rolling here. On the side of UOM, a pretty consistent team effort. Of course, Quantavius leading the charge here. But UNSW, the time to wake up is now if you want to make this match a lot more competitive, because right now, it's just a UOM show right now.
Exactly. Just going to be the UOM show at the moment, and eager to see what they are going to be able to clean their way through into this one. You know, I think that there's definitely exciting times ahead, but it's good that they've managed to compose themselves, you know, taking a bit of time to reset and discuss how they want to approach this upcoming round here, and maybe there beyond into the series. But here we go. Operator picks are coming at you. Deimos going to be locked in. Still keeping the buck consistent. Grim coming out there, so everything looking pretty solid on both sides there, Oni. But UNSW, they cannot afford any semblance of a slip-up here. You know, UOM only need to lock down one. They're going to be gunning for glory there, so UNSW definitely have to play things carefully, methodically, if they want to have even a semblance of hope to the rest of this one.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of good rounds out of UNSW. We definitely know what they're capable of here. The UOM have just brought up a lot more consistency. Well, 6 rounds, I mean, it says it all. 4-round deficit, UNSW really need to start filling up here, otherwise this could very well be the last round they play here.
Yeah, exactly right there, Oni. We'll see if it is going to be their potential final endeavor into this series here, or whether there's something else on the horizon. as we are getting into the mix now. UNSW creeping up, looking to lock it in. Time on their side for a bit longer. They've got a bit more time here, but we'll see if they are going to be able to navigate their way through to these engagements. You know, they've still got ample spacing, ample time to play with, but once they manage to swing things together, that's when things start to really get rolling. And just like that, you know, I was talking about rolling, and now the kills are rolling in.
Kills rolling in, but IKEA got Nitro Cell ready, popped off, but gonna run like hell away and dodge certain death here. But Med taken out. Lawful gets a knife off. 3 to 5 now. This can absolutely die here for UNSW, but Kraz got a strike right on back. We're gonna make this a little bit more palatable. UNSW here. The French need to take out IKEA, but the trade to come on in. Kraz to find one. Looking for more. We'll find another. Oh, but the shotgun close range. Lawful from Dominate. Zexy Rexy. Get the trade right on back. 1v2 though. Everything hinges on this. Sexy. Oh.
My goodness. What is going on? Shots that are coming out here. And it will be.
Wow.
Locked and loaded. So, great stuff coming out from our players there. It's going to be a GG all round. Well done to UOM. Taking control, taking victory into that one. 7-2 going to be the consistent scoreline throughout the evening, if I'm not mistaken. The last one was the exact same, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah,
So,
it's just all 7-2s. Maybe we go for the hat trick in Series 3. You know, who knows?
I mean, yeah, potentially. But, I mean, it was a very, very strong showing coming out from UO, and they really had the consistency going. UNSW did put up a couple of good rounds, though. One of the rounds, I believe they came out with a flawless victory. So there were glimmers of hope, but nothing really too concerned, nothing really too consistent to keep the ball rolling. So, of course, the ball was firmly in UM's court today, and the scoreline of 7-2 really does say it all.
That's right. The ball was up top there, taking all the control in and looking really solid all the way through. But we'll see, you know, how these consistency fares throughout the rest of the season, and let alone throughout the rest of the night. Keen to see how the standings shake up once we get to the end of the evening as well. You know, I think there's definitely going to be a bit of a mix-up there, a bit of a shake-up based on some of our results here tonight. So definitely going to be exciting times ahead, fun times ahead even, once we do get into the mix there, Oni. But curious to see, coming out of the next one, if we go to another unique map as well. You know, we've been to Lair, we've been to all different places, but yeah, just excited for what's on the horizon here.
Yeah, I mean, we're 1 for 1 now each, but should be interesting to see what is to come up next. We've got our third and a final match coming up very, very shortly, so we will cut to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We shall be right back with match number 3.
Welcome back, everybody, to the AEL University Elite Series here for Rainbow Six Siege. And it's that time once again. It's interview time! We got Jade Fox. Welcome in. Oh, my
Hello.
goodness.
What is that
Just
shirt?
woken you up.
That's a good shirt. That goes hard. I like it.
I like it too. I think definitely big aura.
Appreciate
there.
the
And you know
compliments.
what? I got to say, big aura in the game as well. And I guess, yeah, leading into it, what do you feel was the biggest drivers for your success?
I feel like we started off pretty good. We have a pretty solid strategy on taking Clubhouse. I really find that once we were warmed up and communicating well, it was more like turned into really quite a point-and-click game. But the target ban on the Buck was kind of interesting to us, and we haven't really prepared for that, but Ash did just as fine. No comments there, just pretty much running around, clicking heads, and that was pretty much most of the strategy for this game.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely paid off, and yeah, I mean, what do you guys expect to continue doing on from here? As you know, the season starts to progress, you start going up against these tougher opponents. Once you start getting to the playoffs as well, it's not going to be that easy. So, do you think point and click is going to get you as far? So, like, you know, when does it's kind of the thinking about the actual game itself, and not just kind of just running in, going haywire, coming to play.
I think we've got very strong strategies on a few maps. I'm not going to say obviously here, but definitely it'll come down, especially if we make it land at the wire, it'll come down to who has the better setups, stuff like that. Whether we can adapt to the different bans and the different strategies from the opponents, it's all quite unpredictable for now. But, it's in the future. We've got quite a bit to prepare. I'm hoping that as a team we can also get stronger together. And, this game's kind of like a first of many stepping stones.
That's right. Onwards and upwards from here. Such is the way of progress. And I guess, thinking about leading towards the LAN and the future, would you say you guys are like pretty locked in terms of your practice schedule, or do you feel like maybe there's room where you could do more?
There's definitely room we can do more, but it's kind of getting to the mid-semester of uni, so I know a lot of my mates have different assignments and stuff coming up, me included. But definitely we're going to try and focus and get that cohesion down, really get the different plays going, everything that way. There's always more to improve on. We're nowhere near the best teams. I don't think we're beating Spoit in the next 3 decades, so definitely always improvement.
Nah, that's what we like to see. So good to see that you can identify that, and hopeful that you guys give it your best throughout the rest of the season. I think that onwards and upwards from here. As I said, we really appreciate you coming on board for the interview with us tonight, J Fox, and we definitely hope to hear from you again. Important thing is to stay well rested, and I bid you good night.
Thank you very much. It's kind of a bit of a challenge staying awake right now, but we'll get to it in the days to come. Thank you for having me.
All good. Rest up. There you go. We'll be catching some Z's there, Oni. Definitely important to stay well rested, especially if you want to stay on top of your game. You got to bring a game performance there, and rest is going to be one of those many important factors, much like hydration. Drink water. Make sure you stay hydrated. So definitely important to take care of yourself.
Yeah, you got to stay well rested, well hydrated. That was a bit of a tongue twister. Well hydrated as well, to always be on your A game. But what have we got next, Mr. Batsy? What have we got next up?
What do we have next? It's UON and CSU. One of the rosters I want to see a breakthrough is CSU, so definitely keen to see if they can take away a win here tonight. I think they're one of the rosters who've been on the cusp of greatness, and I'm hopeful that tonight might be their night, and maybe it's going to happen again. Who knows? But definitely excited to see how both these teams manage to perform once we do get into the next endeavor there. But I guess thinking of the endeavor itself, I'm curious which map we're going to be heading to. Maybe we see a bit more excitement, but maybe it's something diverse. But it looks like we're going to be reaching for the skies in the skyscraper.
Skyscraper to come out, a very, very hot choice right now. A very, very hotly contested map as well. Defending on that map is an absolute breeze. Attacking is an absolute nightmare. So whoever's going to be starting out in defense will definitely have a much more easier time. But yeah, it shouldn't be too long before we see what is to come out on a Skyscraper. We've had a unique map for each match we've had so far.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I don't like when we see the same map 10 million times. So I definitely appreciate a change of scenery. It's kind of like going through an adventure there instead of living the day on loop, so to speak. It's good to see that the teams are diversifying their map picks there. And I think it's important to have a deep map pool as well, to be able to play everything as best as you can. Obviously, some maps might favor your play style better than others, and that's the same case with every team. But It's important to give it your all there. But speaking of giving it your all, we do have our rosters, Oni.
We do indeed. On the side of UON, we've got ZQK, we've got Gaslomber? Gaslomber. Sure, Gaslomber it is. Adif, Michi Ditch, and Buzzy Days. And on the side of CSU, we've got Frothin, Beetle, Excess, Pickle, and DeMarcus to be representing the Bears today.
There you go. Love to see your different players there. I feel like I recognize that name. I don't know. But we'll see. Yeah, I feel like I've seen them be a man of many talents. So great to see that they're keeping their consistency up into Siege here as well. And definitely keen to see what they can do. You know, I think that they've definitely proven themselves in many fields.
Gaslomber.
Yeah.
It was fun to say.
You're going to be saying it a whole lot more, Oni, so get excited.
Gaslomber.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to be gaslombering everywhere across this map.
Yes, they are. And keen to see how that plays out for them. You know, I feel like, Oni, maybe the more you say their name, the more power or aura that they're going to bring into this match. So maybe you just have to say it on repeat. You just got to, you know, loop it around.
Gaslomber.
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 Gaslomber?
I wonder how they came up with that. See, like, I always see, like, these, like, you know, IGNs. And some of them are, you know, a little lackluster, I'd say. But then something like Gaslomber, how do you even come up with that?
Great power and great creativity. Is all I can say, Mr. Oni. Great power and great creativity. So definitely eager to see what comes into that and how things flow, how things go. But for now, I'm curious to see what the game's going to look like, how things are going to prepare here. You know, I feel like there's, you know, obviously we're drawn towards Gaslomber at the moment, but there's other pretty awesome names as well there, Oni. You know, Frothin, definitely one in particular.
I like Pickle.
Yeah, I like Mitchy Dit. I like Mitchy Ditch.
I wonder what
I'm
their
getting
name
tongue
is.
twisted now. You've infected me, Oni.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Beetle as well.
Yeah. DeMarcus.
We've got John Lennon back playing Siege.
Names in excess right now.
Hilarious.
That you are, always and forever, Oni. You know, always appreciate your humor and your good charisma. It's always
Thank you.
Fine addition to any broadcast and, you know, in daily life
Likewise.
as well. Yeah.
Likewise, Mr. Matsy.
Yeah. We'd love to see it. But we are going to be loving to see things taken up another level into the skyscraper very soon. So that's going to be fun games all round, but I guess I'm curious what our next set of operators and bands are going to look like on this one. You know, whether we do take things in the stock standard direction here, whether it's going to have some kind of change or adaptability, more focused operator bands like what we saw in our last series, you know, taking out the buck of all things. Yeah. What do you think, Oni?
Shouldn't really be too out of the ordinary again. Kaid gone. Some form of Heart Breacher gone. Probably an Ace. Mira, honestly, probably the same that we've seen time and time again. Blackbeard gone as well. Yeah, I mean, I'd be very surprised if we see anything really different come out.
Well, you never know. You never know.
That's true.
We'll see which way it's going to flow, though. Once we get it down to business, you know, I want to see the return of the Buck. I want to see Buck come out in every single series tonight. We've had it 2 out of 3 so far, Oni, and we're on a good streak.
We are. I mean,
I want to see Rook. That's what I really want to see.
Rook? Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I want to see Tachanka.
Oh, yes!
I want Tachanka back.
Yeah, I want to see Tachanka. We've seen it, 1 or 2 times so far in the Elite Series?
Seen it once. We have. I miss him.
I miss Rook. Yeah, I want to see Rook come out into this one.
Rook, let him cook.
That's it. 2 out of 3.
Rook, let him cook.
See where they're going to be.
Mira, Blackbeard.
Boom!
Oh, close.
Halfway
Mira
there.
and Ace. I did say Ace was most likely.
Hey, maybe
gonna be
Blackbeard will
going
come up
out.
next, you know?
Potentially.
Don't punch your ticket yet.
My ticket's not punched yet. I bought it. I'm still holding on to it.
Ooh, we're going to be checking the numbers here. And see what is going to be happening into this one.
Yeah,
Zombie Blackbeard.
there we go.
There you go.
Zami also makes sense. A lot of little
Intricacies there, huh?
intricacies on the map. Yeah, Skyscraper's a pretty cluttered map in terms of little display cabinets, desks everywhere, and so having a Zami really does lend itself to an already very heavily defender favored
Attackers need
map
to
as
locate
well.
and defuse as many
Taking
bombs.
Azami and Mira out, very big. But yeah, on the side of the attackers, Ace, very ubiquitous hard breach as well, and Blackbeard just being a shield operator, being quite pesky, taken out as well. So pretty interesting to see what is to come out of this one. Ying to come out on the side of UON. Don't really see Ying too often, so pretty interesting to see what strategy they decide to employ with the Ying. Do they go nice and slow and they go for a final pop in the dying moments of the round, or do they just go hard and fast from the get-go?
5 seconds left.
All shall be revealed very shortly.
That's it. All will be revealed. Now that we're in the action phase and we're on the stairway, climbing our way up one step at a time. Got to get that cardio in, the hard yards in before we get into battle. So, let's see how we rattle things up here and to try and strike a fear into our opponent. Gotta be just opening up the map for now, you know, trying to make sure those angles are accessible as they take their ventures through towards the rest of this round. And, you know, it's always great to see these initial phases here where they just try and clean space and really optimize how they can deal with one another.
Yeah, just kind of poking and prodding, just game of tug of war essentially. Information game, trying to find something, anything, but still pretty quiet. No clashes, no skirmishes too much just yet.
Activating override.
As they're trying to get in through the office here, ZQK already in. Slipper surely making his way in, but oh, there's one. ZQK got to take out Frother, but there's more flashbang to go in. It's a team flash as well. ZQK's blinded. But still, Pickle will be found, taken out, and removed from this one. So it's already Legion and Capcan gone. Capcan gone. Not really too much cause for concern since the trap shorty be down, but again, Legion, one of the first to go down. It's got to be less of risk of goo mines to be present here. The CSU down to 3. The UON still very much alive with 5.
That's it, 5 alive. We'll see if they are going to be able to dive into this one. As they stick back for the second here. Beetle just wearing that patience, and it works out. That is a big dividends turned in from that. And they've changed angles as well. Don't want to stick the same place twice, you know. Keep your opponent guessing here. And they're tripping those sensors as well, making a lot of noise there, but not committing off that one yet.
Oh,
Big damage taken by Gostomba. Oh no, we didn't say their name enough, Oni, and now they're down.
Yeah, I guess the 10,000 times we said it wasn't enough, but the trade come in deep. Finally find access. Position revealed as well to Marcus. Aussie Days now inside Geisha. Trying to find his way in. Marcus is holding steady. Positions revealed. Marcus chilling inside the karaoke room. Find one, Adif. Gonna be found. That's the diffuser gone as well. They need to get a wriggle on as well. Witchy Ditch will find the diffuser. This is what Buzzy Days is trying to route the corner in. Just can't find the kill. It's a little late though, but the diffuser to go down.
My goodness.
Ew.
They're raving.
Ew, yikes.
They're raving in the karaoke room.
Gonna fumble that one.
Yeah, the bag's on the ground, but they're able to pick it up into round 2, so see if they are going to be good for it. Kaid into the mix there. Lost on top, Dokubi are going to be online as well, so good to see the various different operators
Attackers
having
need to
access
locate and
here
defuse
on
as many
both
bombs
sides,
as they
and
can.
very excited to see how they manage to journey through this one, and whether CSU will be able to get on top of it again, or whether it would be UON given the Gaslomba special here and trying to recap it.
Reinforcing the wall!
It'll be interesting to see what comes out of this one here. A lot more trap operators brought in as well. Marcus once again reprising the role of the Frost Pickle on the cap count again. Spotted down below, Frothin on the Kaid as well with the shotgun as well. Interesting decisions. CSU prepping their defenses, should be ready and raring to go.
That's it, ready and raring to go, ready to amp up the fight to say good night. Pickle already finds Kaslomba. I feel like more than a power up, it's turned into a curse already. I feel like we've
nerfed
target
him.
on their back, yeah.
They've hurt us.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, the Slumber not gonna be alive and well for this one. Taking out prematurely. Very early on in these rounds. They're gonna leave heavy lifting to his teammates. As CSU, they're looking pretty good. Early pick from Pickle, straight towards the Slumber. And slowly but surely looking for more here. Exothermic charge to go down.
So far, so good there, and let's see if they are going to be able to push it up one step deeper here to try and breach it through. Keeping their eyes peeled. Good shots there, just trying to bait out the angle, but Shield will keep them online. Almost getting on top of that one. Close, but not close enough to slice through yet, but suppressive fire definitely going to be solid. Oh, here we go. They're calling. Should pick up, Oni.
Well, it seems like CSU, after the call, as UON are slowly and procedurally ripped apart, and Pickle to find 4, and Pickle's on for the ace here. Still out, chilling outside. Oh, that's an ace denied, but Buzzy Days. Find one back, it's a 1v5 needed, a clutch ace needed for Buzzy Days. One piece of the puzzle found, but still 4 more to find, a minute. Plenty of time. Oh, wait, hold. Oh, Buzzy. With a nice pre-aim. Okay, alright. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. This has turned into a 1v5 to a 1v2 now. Buzzy Days. With a real golden opportunity. CSU might have just bitten off more than they could chew. So Nitro Cell gone as well as Beetle just tucked in. Okay. Safe. It should have not been that close.
Yeah, you know, we had a denied ace into another potential ace there, so could have been fantastic. But you know what? They get it done in the end on the defense. Really valiant effort coming out on the counterattack there. You know, I was impressed with how they managed to slip past multiple players there and almost slipping past a couple more. But it's good that our defenders, you know, managed to hold themselves together towards the end of that one and didn't look to rush into the fray. So great that they keep calm, collected, look to save the day. But it's time for round 3 to get underway here. UON having their fair share of struggles into this one, and CSU are looking to pull through.
Yeah, CSU off to a red hot start here. UON, I mean, there was some signs that they were faring in nicely, but nothing really too huge to really get them anywhere substantial here. 2-0 currently. Need a lot more to get this one done.
We go. into the action phase now. Let's see which team has what it takes to get this one done, as we are going to be holding back for the moment. Still looking to, fortify things, create some cover here, create some space between the attackers and defenders there. Good to get the sensors online as well, make a bit of noise in case someone is trying to sneak their way through, but we'll see how this utility works out. This UON trying to navigate around the outer rim of the building here as well. See if they can manage to find a way in, poke and prod their way through before they go for a significant push here.
Yeah, it's just a game of, like I said, tug of war, pushing and pulling, trying to find out these positions, trying to locate them and weed them out one by one. Yo went just trying to find out where the hell CSU is hiding. Oh, there's a deadly cross going on here. As Frothin just ready, waiting, patient. Someone to jump in through the window. You vault in. Dead man walking. Frothin is just waiting. He's gonna wait here all day. All day, every day is ZQK gonna get taken. Taking out Pickle, actually. Gonna get traded right on back. Beetle to find the Slumber, Buzzy Days to find Demarcus. Trades are coming in left, right, and center. A CSU. Slowly but surely being whittled down by UON.
Reed, they are going to be taking them out slowly but certainly. Almost another one on the chopping block for a second there. Beetle is locked in, but Excess is going to be the one to lock it down. Almost good for two. Will be knocked down, though they're in a bit of trouble. Got no teammates nearby. They're just being left to their own devices, so might be a-okay here. See what they can do. The drone looking to come through. No one there, even still holding steady. Oh, there we go. Doors down. Now they can look to break in, but Beetle is the angle here. Excess is down. Ooh. Trade comes out. 2 for 2 now. And only 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, only 40 seconds left as Buzzy Days we deliver some shots through the wall at Beetle Gaming. Doing a lot of damage here. On the side of UON here, keeping this well and alive for CSU. 2-on-2. Buzzy Days down low. Mitchy Ditch needs to do it all here. Fuser in the back. 20 seconds left. Oh! Oh, Beetle. Play a dangerous game. Got to pay with his life. Buzzy Days. Find him. Frothin. Still just holding ready at the door. They're going to come in through this together. This could be very, very bad. They're walking straight towards the shotgun, but he clears it! The shotgun barrel!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
I can't believe that just happened.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
that's super unfortunate there, but I mean, hey, it works out for UON. They're going to be super duper happy with that, and now onwards to the next ban phase. Which agent will go?
Which operator's gonna go? Who's it gonna be? Who's getting thrown out of the door here? Clash and Dockerby taken out. Dockerby. Makes sense. I mean, a lot of active information you can get just with one logic bomb. Clash. Just a general all-around pest. Her best to ensure that she doesn't stick around, especially with those tasers of hers. 1 to 2 now.
Fine.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Oh. Slumber the Thatcher.
Yeah.
Just needs to stay alive to be able to use those EMPs as a... Yeah, Slumber. Bit of a rough start. Very rough start, if I must say.
Yes, like I said before, Ernie, we're just we're going to be cursing Slumber. Hopefully, they're able to redeem themselves here.
Just gotta stop mentioning their name. Just gotta stop talking about them.
The Thatcher player is going to be looking to give it the absolute best, but nah, we're going to be getting into the round ahead of us here. All operators on deck and ready to go here. Round kicks off with a bang. So, break the walls down and see if they can stall things out. Try to break that through that cover and see what they can deliver from it. But just going to be zipping up right now. No one looking to greet them yet. Good that they can break through the more softer surfaces. Try and see if they can find some angles from there, but no one looking to reveal themselves as yet.
Special charge. Stay clear.
And no one's gonna budge just yet. CSU, they don't need to. CSU won't need to come to them. Still just kind of sniffing around the place, seeing what's going on, what's going down. So 5 alive on each side. Control slowly starting to be gained as the first engagement to come through. It's going to be Pickle to take out ZQK as CSU. They're heating up here, but frothing to go down. Much assistance rendered nearby here. Is Gaslomba just hiding around the corners? Oh, Gaslomba catches a leg full of Capcan, and Gaslomba's looking a little confused. I can't lie, a little bit lost.
Let's see what they can do here. We are going to be getting into the mix now. Time trickling down, and are looking to give it their absolute best here. Pickle, prepared, waiting, cautiously motivated. Shut down these attackers. Ooh, that could have been the timing there could have been impeccable, but alas, they will get away from it. Lucky for them. Whew, what could have been, Oni? Bomb site's located for UON now, though. This could be where they elevate their aggressiveness.
This could very well be. It's a 4v4 though. Really low on the health department on the side of UON. As Beetle's holding it down, gonna hit the reload. But Diff gonna fall victim to the Capcan track. Gonna walk straight on in. You gotta check your legs, gotta check your ankles, get some blasted open as Pickle on for another. As the Capcan traps, passive kills coming in. As UON slowly but surely being rearranged. As CSU, they are well and truly alive here on Skyscraper. Reaching for the skies, reaching for the stars, and a nice throw to get tossed on in. Beetle Gaming hits a nice 3-pointer straight towards Mitchy Ditch as Pickle again goes absolutely huge this round. It's delivering kills back and forth, back to front. CSU surge ahead, 3-1.
That's it. 3-1, they get that job done there. Looking to see what they can do here. Hide online again. Striker, Laz coming out as well. So solid operators into the mix of this one, and
Attackers need to locate
see
and defuse
what
as
they
many bombs as they
can
can.
navigate as they endeavor into positive strides in round 5. Ooh. I thought DeMarcus was putting the shield up. I guess they thought, no, I can get a better position than that. Yeah, this one looks a little better. There you go. UON already going to be on track to find the bomb sites, though, so really solid usage of their drones there, taking control of the informational warfare, and they can look to just have a straight path towards the sites in the short term here, but obviously you don't want to just rush in all guns blazing, otherwise you have every player on your team gone, and then that's round 6, so yeah, definitely want to take it a bit slower there, but we'll see how things go as we get into the next round here.
Yep. It's a fresh new round here. CSU up 2 more. 0-1. Only able to find the 1 thus far. There's oh, hello. Pickle has been spotted. Pickle could be in for a bit of a nasty time. Oh, the pre-fire tries to come in. ZQK trained on Pickle's angle, but not to be found that easily.
Yeah, not going to be found too easily there, but, maybe they might be in the long run. It's all the little game of hide and seek at the end of the day, isn't it? But we'll see who is going to be found. It's Marcus. We are sticking it back for the time being. Need to give it their all at this point. Going to see how they prepare themselves. ZQK, I like this angle. They're ready for this. Whoever makes the first move will rise or fall, and there it goes. Excess taking them out there. So, unfortunately, that's going to be 1 down. And maybe more to follow as the gates are open.
Yeah, the floodgates have been busted wide on open. As UON slowly but surely walking to the demise here. Frother just checked in right on this angle. Minute 25 left on the clock. DeMarcus to find a kill straight onto Kaslova. As slowly but surely UON being whittled down as access. Angle through the wall, but spotted on through. Tuck right on back, but Mitchy ditch down pretty low as well as Frothen just still trained it on the angle, just waiting. Ooh, hello. Aussie Days to find Pickle. Shotgun busted out as access in a really bad situation. Just can't make a decision. Just stick around and just sit on the nade. You gotta pay for his life. This is a 3-on-3 now.
3 for 3. And ready to make it 2. But they are just going to have to shoo their way through first. Big shot. A deep is down. A Frothen gets control of that one. Going to take it again and again. Yeah, no, not going to happen, Buzzy Days. Does catch them in a daze there. DeMarcus is down. Beetle. It's 1v2 here. Will they be able to find Mitchie and Buzzy there? Will it be their time to shine? They are just holding out. Ooh, timing could be good. Nope. Oh, not gonna happen. Buzzy is just tracking well in that round.
The drive-by straight on in. That's a second round over for UON. And it's starting to close the gap here. 2-3, only 1 round difference to go here. CSU really need to start making the most of their defense. Got to create that buffer zone once the sides do switch on over. You're going to want to have as much opportunities, advantages as you can.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So the operator picks to come on in CSU. Got to be bringing out a visual. Got to be doing a lot more lurking here. Frothen. Let's get on the Legion. Find as much value as you can out of that one.
Yeah, close game is a good game, Oni, and definitely keen to see how the rest of this one fares. So we are going to be sticking it back out into this round here. And we'll see what they can do here. The barricades are coming up, you know, the walls are going down. It's all stock standard here in Skyscraper Town, but we're into action phase now. It's time to make use of those preparations here, and very excited to see who's going to be making waves into this one, as we're going to be taking it nice and slow.
They're going to be cool, calm and collected about this one. Be more methodical, make good use of those drones. The CQK droning around on the bottom. Frothen just hitting a lurk down below. As DeMarcus hears some inklings of attackers nearby. Pickle on the lurk as well. Slowly but surely closing in on the flanks. Excess still just kind of hanging around here on the outside, seeing if they can find a pick early on.
Could be their time. Nice opener there from DeMarcus. And they are going to be looking to track down perhaps even more here, as they take it slow and steady to decipher their way through. Drone are coming out. Could be good. It could be great even. Could be an angle. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, there it goes. Oof. DeMarcus chimes in again.
And DeMarcus answers the call. But only good for the 2 as... Oh! Big will find one, but the trade immediately comes back on in. Buzzy Days 1v4 position revealed as well. I'm reloading. This is looking a little dire. Drone to come on in. So, oh, hello. Gotta play this one together. Frothen goes hunting. This is waltzes right on out. And absolutely dances away with that kill straight towards Frothen. It's 4-2 now. It's a swap to come in. UON now on the defense. And CSU on the attack.
Fan fades coming out right now. It's time to see what they can do here. Time to see who's going to be gone. Is it going to be the same? Blackbeard and Mira. So, definitely pretty standard ban so far. Will we see the Kaid ban come out? Will we see Ace coming out as well? Who knows, Oni? What I do know is you're going to be able to tell us exactly who it is.
Ace and Kaid. Gone. Or Azami.
Be gone.
Oh.
Ace and Kaid!
Ace and Kaid.
Woo!
There we go.
Let's go.
There we go. Taken out. I mean, Ace gone. No real surprises there, Ace. Like we mentioned time and time again, he's just so useful with those little Selma charge burritos of his. Blowing open these reinforcements. It's... Oh, smoke to come in. Okay, that's big.
My goodness. All is well on this side only, and might get even better in a second. Our preparations are going to be laid down here into let's say our defenses once again, you know. Keep those barricades high and look to see if we can get a high supply of kills in the opening segment of this here round. But, you know, we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go getting into the flow here, but we're going to be taking it nice and steady heading into the action phase now. CSU tracking well thus far, but are they going to be able to keep it up this time? It's all going to be tested, prepared as we now venture forth.
We do indeed. Right off. Where does it come in? Nice soft reaches. It's a hard reach in the hands of Froth and come out. A lot of flank watcher operators too, in fact. Nomad and the Grim being brought out as well, and of course Zero with the cams, the August cams. The extended charge come busting right on into where was it, Geisha, I believe? Not 100% sure. Into the serum as oh ZK. There's a lot of flags coming in a couple of angles. Yeah, I mean this is why Azami is banned so often. Just look at that. How are you supposed to notice that?
You just got to have a laser point vision, don't you? But,
yeah, it doesn't seem like Frothin does though. Taken out at the hands of ZQK. So CSU a little bit worse for wear here. Still able to get it done. Potentially. UON come back, Fist of Fury are flying. Oh! Ooh.
It was a rough
close.
one, wasn't it?
Oh dear.
But they got it done in the end there. I was getting a bit worried that Spray was going to run away all the way down the bottom of the skyscraper, but they get through in the end there, so solid stuff coming through here. 4v4 situation, just over a minute to go now for both these teams, and we'll see which one is going to be able to prime themselves for activation here. As they deliver through. On top of the bomb there, bomb site. To see if they can deliver a bit more. Ooh. Definitely making good use of their util though into these later stages. We'll see. Like a make of it. Oh, Buzzy gonna be able to get the pick onto Pickle, and gonna see if they can cleave their way through some more.
Yeah, this is swinging back and forth, CSU now down a member. 4-2 now, 30 seconds left. They really do need to get a wriggle on as Buzzy Days is trained in run angle. DeMarcus walks right on in. Beetle will find a diff, Beetle will find another, and CSU are turning this one back around as Buzzy Days will find access over Beetle. Last one standing, just hiding around the corner. This zombie gets a face full of flashbangs. Oh dear, Buzzy Days' position has been revealed. Where's the diffuser? Hit the reload!
No.
Oh no!
I can't believe that. just makes me think of
Ooh, yikes.
yeah. Don't be I'm just stumped by that, Oni. I'm absolutely stumped. I'm thinking of you know, a saying, you know, use the
That's
diffuser.
rough.
There you go. Smoke
rough.
gonna be going out there for your
Attackers
end
need
though.
to locate
So
and defuse as
solid
many
stuff
bombs as they can.
coming in into the fray here. But wow, UON, they're keeping it close, Oni. Like, I gotta give them props for giving this as much power as they are.
Yeah, they're holding down the fort. We've seen them, you know, do relatively well in previous weeks. So yeah, credit where credit's due. You were doing pretty well, considering the fact that this is the map there. Really looking to bring it back and give CSU a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, we'll see what things are going to be looking like now as we head into action phase. It's time to get down to business once again for both of these rosters. CSU in a bit of a rough spot after last round. Hopefully they're going to be able to recompose themselves.
Reloading.
To, bring that same kind of power and energy that we've seen from rounds in the past. But we'll see what is going to be happening as we now get down to business here. 2 minutes 30 on the clock. Just looking to take it slow, take it easy even for the moment.
Yeah, XS going to be popping the EE1D drone. No positions revealed, so that's not going to be much information to find. Try and take it out by Buzzy. So shots coming in. Nothing really too egregious just yet.
Not yet, but maybe around the corner. It's going to be vision taken down there. Not going to be able to use that information any longer, but we'll see what they are going to be able to do. They take it nice and slow and steady, trying to speed things up. Get over the line here. They're primed up. Ready for action, here we go. They start dashing through the center, going to give away their position, so it's going to be a bit dangerous here, Oni, but desperately trying to get closer and closer. Close the gap, and there it goes.
Frothin cracks Michi's skull right in half. It's a bit worse for wear here. XS is holding down the angle as well. Frothin on a tear. ZQK found as UON slowly but surely being whittled down bit by bit, piece by piece. As XS is holding down the flank as well. As XS charge brought it in, but Frothin going to step the mark a little bit here. Beetle to find a slumber. That's 2v4 now. Buzzy Days at a diff, and hold down a diff. Down pretty low as well. CSU's really amping up here. Beetle to find Buzzy Days, a diff. Last man standing. In a target-rich environment, it's just a matter of finding these shots and making sure they land, but DeMarc is going to make sure that no more shots will land. It's another round over to CSU.
Yeah, pulling it over there to CSU, so they're going to be up by 2 now. Looking to see if they can lock it down a little more into this one. But the line on line, Doc, will be good. Smoke coming out there for Slumber, so definitely some pretty, I'd say, high power, high priority operators coming into this one. And yeah, I'm excited to see what they can do with them. You know, I'm hopeful, I guess, for both sides to find their moments, find their grace into this one, because so far it's kind of been a tight little race. You know, it's been a tug of war even, as you've touched on prior, where both teams have the capabilities to take these rounds away, and I guess it really is dependent on who's able to gain a significant lead there.
Yeah, essentially, you are now on the defender side as well. They should have a much more easier time, but it seems like CSU, they're just poking holes straight through their defense, as this could very well be match point. Could be a 6-3 affair, but UON need to hold it together for just a little while longer. Bridge the gap once again, because CSU, they want to drive the wedge as far as possible. Make Create that divide, create that gap. UON still holding on.
Still holding on. Still looking. Here at their best. Oh, the drone dancing for a second there. Not any longer though. Going to be stopping that dance quick. They're not allowed to dance in the karaoke room. It's not allowed. But they will be allowed to maintain their course here on the defense. Looking to see what they can do. Take it nice and slow. There's more drones sneaking about though. So that's more opportunities for information. Oop, that's good. That's a good thing there. Love the preemptive fire as well.
Oh! Oh!
That comes back to bite them
Damn.
hard.
Didn't even know there was a run out. Okay, alright. ZQK. Just elite ball knowledge of Skyscraper does absolute dunks on Pickle. Who's been a really, really dominant force here. 10-6. The Pickle not going to be alive to damage to be able to ZQK to fight DeMarcus as well, but Mitchie ditched down. My god, ZQK, one-man army doing it all. Frothin, just looking around, trying to see if they can find anything to flash onto here.
Let's see.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you gotta be careful when you're pulling out your utility. Jeez.
Yeah, they could get a bit of trouble if they stay too long there. Overstay their welcome, but see what is it going to be going down on this one. Nice shot coming through from ZQK. Froppin is sent away. Excess finds the tight angle though. Now looking to close the distance. Let's see if they can manage it here. The diffuser has been picked up. Time is ticking and they need to get onto the site sooner rather than later.
Yeah, sooner rather than later. 20 seconds left on the clock. Just excess and Beetle left. We've seen what happens when these teams leave it to very, very razor-thin margins here as time ticks away. 13 seconds left. Just need to clear everything though, but Buzzy Day's taken out without so much as a second thought. Excess gonna hit the deck as Beetle waltzes right on in. That's a deep foul, and he has done it!
Wow. Can't believe what we've just
dear.
witnessed here. Only CSU, they managed to bring it all the way back just when you think they're down and out. It ain't gonna happen. UON are going to be locked out of that one. Next ban phase online, and CSU only need one.
One more. One more round.
One shot.
5 more kills.
That's it.
That's a little more than one shot. Get 5.
They could get a five-man collateral, you know.
5-man collateral.
Thermite and
Imagine.
Azami going to be out, though.
Yeah, no surprises there. Azami has been quite the pest for CSU, especially in the hands of ZQK, just with those insane runouts and hero barriers set up.
And defuse bombs.
So CSU on the cusp of victory here. One more round needed to win this one out. And UON a little bit worse for wear here, but still. Each storm cloud does have a silver lining. CSU looking to rain on UON's parade.
Yeah, looking to storm through that one there. We'll see if they are going to be able to get their way in. A mobile cover coming out, so looking pretty solid to bring up the barricades, to bring up the walls there. Do whatever they can to stall out their opponents. Prep phase now reaches its swift end, and it's time to spring to action as we get down to business once again here. CSU going to find the breach positions, the breach opportunities. So they zip line up, just waiting things out, wait for the quick engagement there. Enemies outdoors. That's a bit ballsy, if I'm honest.
Yeah, a lot of gumption, a lot of gall, the audacity to do that. It's quite apparent, but nothing really to come of it for you and others, just confirming information for the opponents. Nate tossed on in. It's Access just hanging on the outside of the karaoke room to see if they can find anything. But oh, this lover alive, but takes a lot of damage in return.
Well, where that came from, Oni, and we'll see what they are going to be able to do with it. Now we head past the 2-minute mark here. It's time to light the spark. Time to get it down to business. They're keeping the angles very close, very personal there. Setting down some claymores as well. You know, looking pretty interesting, honestly. I'm keen to see what they can do with them as they stick back. Really just trying to run down the hourglass, but CSU now find the opening. Adif is down. There could be more to follow. Gaslomba very low as well. Oh, there we go. Nickel opens it up. They're up by 2 players now. Oni, they're zoning them out.
Yeah, just waiting them out one by one. Days found as Froth is just training around the angle of ZQK to fight Access. Well, we're not going to go down without a fight, but Mitchy Ditch will go down without a fight. Beetle has got a best of it. ZQK doing it all. 2 kills found. And a lot more possible. Straight right into his domain. Oh, they just got off the angle, the timing. Oh, the timing. Buzzy Days had opportunity, but the position's been revealed, hiding inside the dragon.
Goodness.
Oh dear, this is close. This is very, very tense to the face. Oh, Fez. Oh, Pickle threads the needle. Headshot found. ZQK needs to do it all. A clutch ace to win this one out. 1v3. Just watching all the angles. And they found him. Damn, still alive. ZQK is alive. Location being pinged as Beetle Gaming. It's the mercy kill at the end. Swift headshot. Just like that. Victory for CSU. It was a long awaited, the first victory of the season now. 7-3.
That's it. You know, this is the outcome that I was kind of hopeful for at the beginning of the broadcast, because I did want to see some of the teams that hadn't been able to chase victory as yet find their opportunity, find their mark, and CSU at long last did that. You know, they showcased their capabilities and they managed to pull them to be their strength. It definitely shaped up to be a little bit closer than what I would have thought towards the end of that one. You know, there were some very unlucky rounds, I'd say, for both sides there. Very big, crazy plays, honestly, coming out towards the tail end of some of those rounds too. So really impressed with how both teams composed themselves there and kept it together. But at the end of the day, CSU going to be the ones to take it away there. So really big props to them as well. You know, they took a hold of that opportunity and managed to claim it for their own. They zoned it out and made the floor theirs.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very, very nice performance coming out from CSU. 7-3. Yeah, I mean, not really too close, I must say, but yeah, congratulations to CSU. It's a very, very well-earned victory over UO, and commiserations to UON. We know what they're capable of, and we are very, very sure that they can come back next week stronger and in much better shape.
That's right. You know, it's just going to be a bit of time between series there. You know, sometimes you win some, sometimes you don't. At the end of the day, if they're able to reflect on the series they played there and take some of the positives out of it, and maybe work through some of the weaknesses they might identify, you know, put in a little bit of VOD review if they have time between the assignments, obviously, and see how things go. But obviously, you know, these teams are giving it their all. They're trying to play around their own individual schedules and just have a lot of fun and do the very best they can there. So very eager to see how things go. But you know what? Let's take a look at how today went.
Pretty interesting. I mean, yeah, once again, a pretty clear divide in the scorelines here. First game 7-2, second one much of the same as well, and game we just had CSU and UON not that far behind either. We could have had a full suite of 7-2s, but UON managed to squeak out another round, 7-3. Overall, pretty interesting day, pretty polarizing scorelines, if I must say so myself.
Yeah, I thought we might have a full day of 7-2s, you know, but ultimately that last one definitely changed the timeline there. So we didn't get the hat trick of 7-2s, did get the 7-3 at the end of that last one there. So pretty solid, you know. It goes to show that there was pretty dominant performances being showcased by some of our winning teams there, and yeah, definitely showing that they have what it takes heading deeper into the season here. You know, I feel like we've had a good opportunity to see these teams develop. And speaking of, let's take a look at our standings.
Yeah, MQ and UQ are still in a pole position here. UOM making their way up, and I believe UON also making their way up as well, tied equal with UNSW. Deacon, CSU, and UTS making up the bottom here. I mean, CSU still towards the bottom, but I mean, looking good. First victory tallied up, so definitely a huge pat on the back. It's a very, very big achievement for the team. Got to be happy with that one.
Yeah, I can agree there. I think that they got to be really satisfied with their results there. You know, obviously UTS getting a bit unlucky today, but maybe next week, you know, or maybe one of the weeks there beyond could be their lucky moment, their chance even to claim a victory of their own. You know, I'd love to see every team in the league to take at least one. You know, I think that would definitely allow us to end the season on a positive note. I suppose see how things go once we do get into the fray there, you know. But you know what we got now? We got an interview. We're gonna welcome in none other than Frothin.
How's it going, fellas?
Fantastic.
So, Frothin, first off, congratulations on your first win. It was a very, very nice win, as well as absolute pleasure to watch as well. So, first things first, how do you feel?
Pretty good. It's nice to get a win on the board. Been struggling to sort of get started and had a few roster changes. So, yeah, good to get up there.
Absolutely. You know, I feel like out of the past few weeks, it felt like you guys were on the cusp of a victory. You know, it felt like it was just a whisper away. So it's really great to see that you guys did manage to take your first one here. And I guess gearing on from this one, do you feel like you guys might have a confident rest of the season? Like, do you think this is the roster to achieve victory with?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident with the roster now. Obviously, there's a few really, really solid teams in the comp. Some really good players. Two 0-7 losses, but yeah, I feel like we can definitely get a few rounds on the board in the next few weeks and hopefully crack the top 4. I think that's the goal for us from this point on.
Yeah, I mean, this victory that you guys got was quite convincing. So, I mean, once again, congratulations. But how do you feel like you guys will progress on from here? Is this the peak that you guys have reached, or you know? I'd like to see more from you guys, but what do you guys think? Is there more work to be done, or you know, how do you guys feel about progressing on forward?
Yeah, I think there's obviously a few maps that we're a bit stronger on. Skyscraper was a bit of a curveball for us. Some of the guys don't really have much experience with competitive gameplay. But yeah, I think we sort of just keep working on what we're doing now and get a bit more consistent with our gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely fair enough. I mean, I'm really, really happy to see more big things coming from you guys.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
That's it. Really great to see you guys, getting stuck into it, and hopeful that you guys can develop more as the season goes on. I think that there's many great things ahead of you guys. So once again, do want to say a big congrats to you and the team for taking your first, and yeah, hopeful that you guys can take another one coming into next week. But yeah, thanks so much for joining us here tonight, Frothin. It's been awesome.
So,
there you go, Oni. So great to get one of our CSU players in. You know, at long last, they've cracked the surface. They've managed to break in and take away a big W there. So really great to see, you know, when the teams do manage to take a win away. And I'm hopeful that into our future weeks that UTS gets their chance to rise up as well. You know, like I said, I want to see at least every team get at least one victory.
Yeah, we do like a nice underdog story here, but that's it. Are there any more games for today?
No games, but there are sponsors. So a big shout out to AGON by AOC, the #1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And make sure you check out Indomie.
Of course, Indomie the Noodle partner made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices. A plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly burn up your day.
Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or on the website at indomie.com.au.
That's it. You know them, you'll love them. We love our sponsors, appreciate everything they do for us. And speaking of us, if you want to check out more from us for AEL, make sure you check out AU Esports League on X, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. We are on it to get all the best highlights from our Elite Series there. And definitely eager to see more to come in the future weeks. This week has been just absolutely incredible. We're clawing our way through the season. And I just can't wait to see what's next from all of our teams. They are getting better and better as we go. But that's going to be all from us here for this week. So make sure you stay tuned, same time, same place next week for more exciting action.